Hello everyone, welcome to VF Revolution. Number 2 is your boy Griffy Bones, holding it down on commentary, here to help with hosting, and shout out again to Rise Gaming for running this event. I am joined by my 2 commentators today, VIRTUA Kazama and Diando. How's it going, guys?
Yeah, I'm doing great. I'm finally joining a Rise event for once in my life, thank God. But yeah, very excited to be here.
Glad you can make it. Glad to be doing commentary with these 2 guys. They both played VF on and off for a long time. Both been in the scene for a while, and we're excited to see some good matches today. We got a good lineup for you. A lot of strong players joined. We got Tricky from New York City. We got Gentleman Thief, one of the best players in the country, probably the best player in the country. Well, it's between them and Tricky and a couple other people. Rock Reaper, probably the best El Blaze player in North America. Black Star, one of the best Sarah players in North America. And coming up, and Assassin, very strong Brad player. Volcano Shed, his match will be coming up soon. He's a strong Kage player, been playing for a while. Blurring M, very solid Vanessa player. And Fence, an up-and-coming Brad player. Only started out in November of last year, but been doing really well in events, and since Revos came out, really come into their own. But who all are you guys excited to see play here today?
For me, like I said, I've been seeing Fence a lot in my tournaments, and I've seen him a lot of growth, especially him making the top 8 at Frosty Fostings. I was like, this guy, he hasn't been playing for a long, but it feels like he's been playing for a long time. And honestly, I can't wait to see him do well. Of course, I gotta be a little biased with me because I'm from Maryland. I gotta be biased. I gotta root for my Maryland zone, Rock Reaper. Obviously, I gotta root for him. Nice.
Gotta rep the people.
Maryland BMV, we gotta represent.
Nice.
And yeah, it just goes to show regarding Fence, it's definitely not too late if you're a new player to get into this game and find some success, and it's be a very fulfilling experience. As far as players I'm on the lookout for, you have your bias. I have my own bias, of course, with New York's Tricky, being an NYC staple myself. I'm actually excited to see John Nitty play. I've known him for many years from other games such as Soul Calibur, and he was very infamous back in the day for attending every tournament in a hot dog costume. So I will be a little disappointed if he doesn't play Blaze. I actually don't know who he in VF. But yeah,
I'm pretty sure he plays Lao. The last time I played him, he plays Lao. But yeah, he's a solid player. I had seen, I think, a picture of the hot dog costume, but I didn't know he wore it to like every tournament for.
Oh yeah, he does.
For a while.
Oh yeah, he does.
Oh, that's great. That's great. And
yeah,
hopefully they had a hot.
To all the Big E tournaments, he would always.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. That makes sense. Appropriate for a Big E tournament. As much as I love them, but shout outs to Big E. Yeah, but it should be exciting. Let's see. And it's an exciting time for VF. The championship just got announced, $100,000 for qualifiers and championships. So probably the biggest prize pool VF has seen in a long, long time. So it's very exciting. First qualifier is Combo Breaker. I do want to point that out. I saw some people react to the tweet and were like, $100,000 in a combo, and they saw $100,000 in Combo Breaker in the same attendance, and I think some people assumed that the prize pool for Combo Breaker was $100,000. It's like, no, it's a qualifier to play in the $100,000. Yeah.
Still a very generous amount.
Yeah, still great.
Yeah, and I also don't want to sell our commentators short this tournament either, too. You guys are contenders yourself.
Yeah, we're playing today. Yeah, it's exciting. I'm gonna try and do a little bit of double duty, but I'm always down to play and see how well I can do. And I've still been playing. Man, the RevoPort is so great, but there's a lot of other games coming up this year, so I've been a little distracted by that and work. Monster Hunter Wilds is crazy. I love that. I played that so much the weekend. I'm just now starting to cool down because I did pretty much everything, but it's still such a great game. I'm really enjoying it.
Seems like we're ready for the first match.
Yeah, let's get into it.
All right, let's go.
Waiting for the lobby to be ready.
All right.
And there it is. Yep. So it's Volcano Shed on Kage versus John Nitty on Lao, as Griffey mentioned.
No.
I'm not sure if it's Janetti or Janetti. Kind of one of those open-ended ones.
It's his name.
Nice.
I gotta say though, John Nitty is really on point right now with Rushdown with Lao. Like he's really going all in.
Yeah, good stuff.
Ooh.
Janati been playing on and off in a while. I wonder if Volcano Shed might get mixed up by not knowing Janetti because he doesn't play all the time, but he is a very solid 3D game player, and I think he's been playing more often since Revos came out, so it's nice to see him back into it. Oh, and of course the classic Kage 10-foot toss. Wow, that was a lot of damage.
Oh,
you gotta break back. Is this gonna be 2 interactions and that's dead?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Kage. What a guy.
The Kage buffs in this small stage.
Yeah, it's funny to see because Kage was always very consistently good in like Virtua Fighter 3 and 4, and he got kind of a little bit nerfed in 5. It was kind of some various changes, but honestly, the universal throw escape, oh my god, he just hit him with like the same sequence. That was almost two touches again. Kage is crazy.
Really good.
Yeah.
He's really good at opponent.
Very solid awareness too, yeah.
We saw twice now, he hit him with the 10-foot toss. We'll see if Nitty will start teching that.
Yeah. Like I was saying, the 10-foot toss has always been very, very scary in any VF game, but the fact that they added lazy throw teching in Virtua Fighter 5, where you can just hold punch plus guard in a direction, and it will always break that direction of the throw.
He actually knows a combo off the wall.
Nice, nice. Oh, I think tried to threaten some Oki, but he decided to wake up Button. And sometimes that'll work. First game goes to Volcano Shed. Very strong showing so far.
Yeah, now John Lee's got had to make some adjustments to the next game. So right now, once Volcano Shed gets going, he's not gonna stop. So what you need to do is disrupt his flow. And
Yeah,
right now, Johnny
definitely.
needs to figure out how to actually construct it.
Gotta take that 10-foot toss.
Yeah, you have to. Some characters you just gotta know what direction to break, like a lot of the time. And Kage is one of those where you gotta break forward. You have to be breaking forward to avoid that 10-foot toss.
Oh yeah,
50% or ring out.
It's one of those things where even if he starts doing other throws, like it's probably better just to break forward most of the time because the amount of damage that he could possibly get off of his other throw directions is so minimal compared to 10-foot toss. Oh, nice. Got him with the low crush. Mix. Yeah, good stuff. That was a very nice comeback. You had a large health lead.
Side turn mix up.
Comebacks in VF almost always feel possible, even without like a lot of dedicated comeback mechanics. One of the reasons I really like it. Nice whip punish. Dash back just in time. Wow, that was a really high, like a decent amount of chunk of damage for that launcher. Ooh, OM. Got the side counter hit. Smart stuff.
You are seeing the stage. I'm not sure if John Eddie picked this one in particular or if it was random again, but it is a bigger stage too.
Yeah. Could be picked, but honestly, I wouldn't choose to pick a ring out stage against Kage. I would not want that to be an option for him.
Not where you want to be at right now because, never mind.
But makes it out. Yeah.
Adjustments.
Sometimes, being right near the corner can just kind of help you thrive on the edge, on the razor's edge. Ooh, nice. The classic Lao string. It's still really, really good.
Oh, nice overbreak by
nice.
Shed.
Sick P, sidestep. Ooh, nice Abari to avoid the throw. Ooh, 3KP. Takes it. 1-1. Good adjustments.
John Lee has made adjustments. Yeah, he made some adjustments. Now all he needs to do is make sure he keeps it going. So, using the Lao strings, like he is gonna rush down, but now it's got to a point where you need to figure out how to seal the deal, actually capitalize on it.
Yeah. And,
his offense was definitely a lot tighter.
Yeah. Same stage. And working well with just kind of a lot of simple 3D fighting game fundamental pokes and stuff, switching up between high, low, mid, and trying to low crush him when he can.
Oh yeah, that's a Lao specialty for sure, though. That's character.
And then the throw gets either a mix. Oh, tried to go for a guard break. He bars through it. Smart stuff.
Oh, that's a ring out.
Yeah.
There it is.
I think
VF,
Chet,
baby.
Saw earlier that Nitty reset with a punch throw, and maybe he was borrowing to beat that.
Oh yeah. Nice sidestep crouch dash. Yeah, that's something you kind of got to learn to do against the Chans, both Pi and Lao, because a lot of players love to do that round start like 2KK, where the first hit is low and the second hit's full circular. So I feel like learning to sidestep and then do a ECD crouch dash and commit to it to avoid that is one matchup adjustment you got to make early on when you're fighting the Chans. It's not always guaranteed, but it's usually a good round start option for them.
All right, Shed.
Ooh, this. Yeah, that'll be
there it is.
Good stuff. Volcano Shed takes it. Solid first match.
Mm-hmm.
As you saw earlier, first nice loose and neutral throw, and then the whip punch right after. Oh man, this was actually. I do love the fact that Volcano Shed actually, utilize the ring awareness to actually corner him to actually kill him out. Now, what's one thing you gotta understand? In-ring awareness in Virtua Fighter is a plus.
Yeah. Ring awareness. Sorry. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm sure Nitty, as a Soul Calibur player, is no stranger to wing awareness himself. But
I know.
Need those
but it's kind of
movement options.
It's very different in each game. Yeah, I feel like Soul Calibur kind of carries over because it has ring outs as well. But it's also just ring awareness is really one of those things you get just by playing a lot over time and stuff like that. So it's something that's hard to teach, but it's something that you learn to look out for more and more. And I think it's one of the coolest and most complex parts of the game. Because I don't know. Go ahead.
I like layer 2, especially on ring awareness, because you'll notice that people will roll away or evade away from the ring edge and whatnot. And then, you know, as an experienced player, when you're expecting that, you can take advantage of that with circular attacks or throws that ring out.
Yeah.
Just really pressure, and that's where the ring awareness mind games get interesting.
But it's also kind of like, I feel like we saw even in that last match a couple times, like you got him right to the ring edge, but then Volcano was maybe trying to ring him out, but Jonetti just kept fighting him, and he was able to take a couple rounds like that. And I feel like it kind of reminds me of like burning yourself out, but then still playing in Street Fighter 6. Like sometimes just being like near that razor's edge option can put you in a mindset, and just playing regularly can sometimes work out for you because
indeed.
Yeah,
Burnout get 5th place at Capcom Cup. So
you can just work it. Yeah, you're still fighting. You still got the ability to punch and kick. But yeah, sometimes it's so enticing, you know, that ring out, but you can use kind of people's desire to really want to try and go for that ring out against them one way or another. Like you can kind of make people make mistakes when they want to drive impact you in Street Fighter 6, like when you're in the corner or whatever. That's my issue now. I don't play that game as much, but I've gone from not being able to react to it to I'm like, all right, I'm driving impacting too much. People are down here countering my stuff too much. Yeah, it'd be like that.
All right, seems like our next match is ready to start. Blurring versus Guibert.
Oh, nice. This is gonna be a good one. This is gonna be a very interesting one here.
Yeah, so Guibert is somewhat of a new player. He's on the Discord a lot, but he's been around a lot. He's a great member of the community who's been really active in helping out. But he learned a little bit, I think, of VF3 and 4, but also been really into Revo lately. And yeah, plays Wolf in most games that he plays. Ooh, Blurring has been playing for a while. I played them a lot in 5 US, and I believe they've been playing a decent amount before that. And they're a very solid Vanessa player. Pretty much only seen them.
Ranked 30.
Ranked 30, nice. You're up there, yeah.
Impressive. Ooh, you make the wake-up kick, but the Wolf's got big legs.
Now, one thing about Wolf is that he doesn't have much strings, but he can make up for powerful throws. So that's oh, he ducked the Shining Wizard. And that's doing a good job.
Yeah.
Throw.
Wolf doesn't have a lot of strings, and he's kind of slow, but he definitely has enough tools to make up for it. I definitely did. Compared to a lot of like 2D games, like grapplers in this game are very solid all around.
Well, we always joke that everyone's a grappler in VF because of the power of throws.
That's true. That's very, very true.
Blurring's doing a great job at keeping Wolf at the wall. And whip punishment too, that's one of the things.
Ooh, nice down too. Nice down.
That was a lot of whip punishment from Blurring.
Solid.
He took every opportunity to do that.
Yeah.
Mission accomplished.
Right now.
I feel like this is maybe a harder matchup for Wolf, honestly, now that I think about it, because Vanessa has a lot of good strings, like a lot of good neutral options and stuff like that. She can do her low stance and whatnot. And,
yeah, the low stance gave Guibert some trouble in round 1.
Yeah, you really got to know your ground scrapers and kind of your quickest ground scraping mid or low to deal with.
I was actually wondering if Wolf's shoulder could hit the ground stance, but
I similarly don't know what Wolf's like fastest scrapers are, mainly because I play a lot of Jackie, but honestly, I don't know if he has a lot or a little compared to other characters. Ooh, this should be it. Oh my god.
That was a lot of damage right there.
That shoulder, Vanessa's stagger shoulder can do a lot of damage if you don't get out of it. Oh, nice. Went for the charge kick, didn't fully commit. If you charge it up all the way, it's unblockable, but that makes it kind of easier to step. Ooh.
Yeah, the EX high action there.
The drop right there.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Big circulars are painful. Like...
Oh no, maybe went for a ground throw and messed up the input. Tragic.
Right now, Blurring's at match point, so Guibert's got to do something at this point. He's got to do something.
Nice side step. Went for the
Oh, burning hammer!
Burning hammer. Ooh,
Maybe they do something. Well, that's something.
Shout out to
that is
Kakashi.
Wolf's. Yeah, that is Wolf's highest damage throw. Burning
It is
hammer.
slower.
It is. Yeah, it's a little bit slower. And it's kind of like the Kage situation where you got to know to break forward most of the time. But Wolf himself does have a ton of good other throws that he can mix you up with. But love to see a good burning hammer.
Oh, stare down.
Oh, wake up,
right now,
shoulder
wake
charge. Wolf players, man.
It was slightly delayed too because it looked like Blurring was expecting a wake-up kick.
Yeah, it can work sometimes. Yeah, if people are looking for wake up kick. Ooh, nice.
Oh,
Oh no, I
nice.
think he went for like a catch throw. Yeah.
Yeah, tried to go
Good
for
stuff.
the Shine Wizard and ducked it, and Blurring ducked it. That was just oof.
Good stuff. Solid match. Stuff to both players, but yeah, Blurring Vanessa, definitely very strong.
Oh yeah.
I will say though, great use of you side switching into the offense stance and look, Weaver trying to go all in right at the end.
Yeah.
And then right here, as you can see, the pressure that Blurring was going with bringing Vanessa, like all that wall corner combo and stuff like that. It was something to behold. Like keeping your opponent pressured, it can overwhelm you.
Yeah. Yeah, Vanessa is definitely one of those characters that's hard to like lab against everything that she can do because she has some of the most moves in the game, like
Right.
230 to 250 something. I think the most moves besides Shun maybe, and she
full
can
moves
also
worth.
what?
Just 2 full move lists worth.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much. Yeah, no.
Oof.
Yeah, she pretty much has double, and she can switch between them at different points depending on like what move she does, or if she just does it manually or whatever. So it can be very hard to nail down what exactly she's going to do next in some situations. But very cool character. I'm not sure what all changed about her in the recent patch there, but I'm still glad to see that. I think everyone's generally happy with the changes in patch.
Yes,
in the
especially
last patch
post
that they made.
beta.
Yeah, especially post beta. Yeah, there was just a couple of things people were overly concerned about, and we'll see if it goes in the future. But yeah, man, rice planting. I'm so glad that's a memory.
I'm glad that Sega's listening to everything.
Yeah.
There are still things that need to be fixed, but I do love that they're taking measures to read our feedback and actually send fixes and stuff like that. So honestly, I'm glad that we're getting this much better compared to previously, because this is actually this is a whole new era for VF right now, especially with the community. So I want to see more of that. That, and plus with the new VIRTUA game that's coming out later, who knows what we'll see.
Yeah, exciting times. One personal story I thought of is funny. At Frosty Faustings, I did get to meet some of the Sega people, and Aoki, the producer of VF currently at the moment.
So jealous,
And I was talking to him and someone else about something. Aoki didn't understand a whole lot of English, so I had someone else helping out. But during our conversation, he at one point said, "How did you feel about rice planting?" And I was like, "Thank you for removing it." But they brought it up to me, and then they said sorry, and I really appreciated that they personally apologized to me. I had made like a tweet about it at one point that kind of blew up, so I was like, maybe they saw the tweet or something like that. But I still, regardless, I'll always find it funny that they brought up rice planting to me. But yeah, shout out to Sega.
Of Japanese devs, they laugh at your pain rather than apologize.
Oh yeah, that's nice to see.
I could tell a couple, but at this match here, Mexican uppercuts on Jackie, XTN on Takarashi takes the first round.
Yeah, solid stuff. Mexican uppercuts is another, I think, somewhat newer player, but been playing a lot, very active in the Discord. Oh, nice Taka-specific combo for Jackie.
Oh, there's a ring out!
Ring out, good stuff, yeah. But yeah, they've been playing a lot, leveling up, so it's good to see them showing up. XTN, I actually don't know really anything about this player, but from the first couple rounds,
begin.
VF beginner, yeah. Well, I know a lot of people who've been playing for a decade longer than me that use VF beginner, and I'm kind of like, okay, guys, I get it. Come on, guys. But yeah, they seem solid. They're level 27. That's a pretty high rank, pretty good rank. But
do you feel this is a good matchup for Jackie as a character?
Yes, I do. I still think it's not like Taka can still do a lot, but once you understand Jackie's like Taka specific options, it's really strong against him in particular. He can get a pretty high damage combo just from his jab string. Oh boy,
that was smart, by the way.
Yeah.
That was smart. Like stopping your strings after the ring out. That's a good strategy because if you go over, chances are you're going to lose the match.
That's a good point, and that's something you kind of have to learn as an adjustment. Is there will be points. I think everyone has had the experience where they have a ring out opportunity, but they overextend themselves and they ring themselves out first, and that's when you learn. You got it.
Blaze player.
Yeah, I bet
that kind of stuff.
I bet it's so easy to ring yourself out with Blaze.
Ooh,
the little toe kick.
Yeah, right there at the end. Again, don't give Taka so much space because at this point, if you give Taka so much space, you know you're gonna eat damage.
Yeah, Taka so solid still all around. Very funny character. I think they made some good changes in the recent patch, but he's still a monster, still a beast. And so while I say like I do think Jackie has a good matchup against Taka, he does kind of take away some of his like best tools just by being so heavy. So like 6 PK doesn't knock down against Taka, I believe. 2 PK or 1 PK, his low EX high. No, it's low high. That usually knocks down against everybody. But yeah, that's another thing is you can 13 frame punish with the eye poke stuff and then just do PP 6 PK, and that does a lot of damage.
Ooh, man.
The big stomp. Both down to last at 6K plus G. Got.
We go for those lows. We go for those lows. Watch them ankles, son. Oh man.
And that's a fast long range low from Taka.
Yeah, that's one of his best lows, I think, to sweep the floor. Double sweep the floor. Because I believe it's plus on hit too. One of the few plus on hit lows.
Yeah,
oh, nice punish. Yeah.
Nice piece of block right there. Now, Mexican uppercut is actually
ooh, nice 4 PP. Nice, that's what I like to. Oh, he went for the low. So you can do 3K PK, which is a natural combo on Taka, but nobody else. But he went for the low. Oh, round start.
Are you kidding me?
Flip kick. I can't support that. I mean, I know Jackie players got to do it, but I'm one of the few I think who tries not to do that very often. And so I'm always like, oh, come on, guys, you're making us look bad.
Back
but honestly,
combo.
Nice. Yeah, that was a very solid launch. Oh, nice delay. This should do it good. Nice. Very good stuff.
Mexican uppercut is at game point. He can actually keep going tied up.
Ooh. Oh, going again for that eye poke. And he even got the counter hit, so he actually could have done eye poke into another eye poke into that jab string, and that would have done even more damage. Nice. What's the wig? Ways to block.
And the patience between both players right now is just damn.
Oh,
it's so good.
The delay launcher.
It's going all in.
Oh, the low
plus frames.
Yeah, the plus
shaker.
Ooh, almost back.
Ooh, that was smart.
Oh, wake up 4-4-P. Yeah, just in time.
Yeah.
Good stuff. 1-1.
Yeah. This time he managed to get out of the way of the stomp and
yeah,
the capital.
That stomp can be scary.
Yeah,
it does a good chunk of damage. Yeah,
if you're within that range, man, like it's something you don't want to take. You know, it's horrible to hit. All right.
So I think another advantage Jackie has is he's just fast and has a lot of strings in this. So sometimes Taka has to play slower, but if he just gets those couple hits, he can make up for it.
Block right there again. The patience play by XCM, but at the same time, Mexican uppercut is actually going all in.
Oh yeah, and that move also knocks down on every other character, but Taka is another.
But like I said, I've been seeing Mexican uppercuts grow, you know, in these matches. So he's actually evolving.
Yeah.
And he knows what to do against Taka, so that's another thing. You know, he knows what to do against Taka.
He's using, oh, nice! Using the shuffle to kind of, yeah, use the shuffle to evade wake-up kicks is one of the best things about shuffle in general.
I love when fighting game players utilize the character's tools, because it will scare you so far.
Yeah.
All right, Lowe's connecting.
Really
CN finally getting some offense.
Yeah. Ooh, hits him with the launching throw, yeah. I believe that's a forward break. Yeah, and that's another one of those things where, like general throw break rules, Taka breaking forward is what you want to do a lot of the time to avoid that combo throw. Especially on stages like ring out stages where he can just hit you right off.
Up the head shaker right in. Especially up because it's at match point. However, XTN needs to make some adjustments immediately. Oh! Which he's doing a good job at right now with the head shaker.
Yeah, all right.
And now both players are at match point.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody's
Double
advancing. Ooh,
that's my favorite sumo move, the head shake.
Oh. Alright. Oh, nice. Oh, doesn't get the punish off for that. Oh, nice break!
Break!
Knock down. Like you said, certain streams doesn't knock down Taka, so you gotta adjust something else.
He's just so big.
Oh, nice!
Oh, nice! Nice Taka specific combo too. Oh, that'll be it.
That's the end.
Ooh, down to the wire. But that was a good match.
Oh my god.
Good
that
job.
was a nutty match. All right.
Yeah, top off like that too, Taka.
Oh, that's hype. All right, I gotta go play my match now, so I will hop out of commentary and join the lobby. So I'll be back in a little bit. Stick around.
It'll be Griffey Bones versus Volcano Shed Kage from earlier.
All right, so yeah, pretty much like I said, this was a match. Was really like XDN made some great adjustments, especially against Vexen Uppercut side. Vexen Uppercut didn't do bad either. Like he was doing incredibly well. And right now, Griffey is going to be playing his match right now. After that, I gotta go on mine. So yeah. But other than that, though, this is
great action.
Again, great action. Great VF action coming your way, man. This is great stuff.
Looking at the bracket here, we'll have Gentleman Thief up after this match as well, so that'll be a treat. And then Assassin versus Fence, veteran versus newbie match. Those will be our round 2 matches streamed.
Oh, this is gonna be incredible. I'm saying, like, we're seeing a mix of returning players, new players, up and coming players. Like, this is what I like to see with the VF community. Like, we're seeing a lot of growth between a lot with these players, even players from outside of our fighting games. Like, we're seeing a lot of good stuff. Oh my goodness! All right, so while we're waiting on, like I said, while we are waiting for, looks like we're gonna begin right now with Volcano Shed and Griffey. All right, now. Griffey, we all know him as, he knows his Jackie plays really well. Volcano Shed, again, these two players know each other real well, so we like to see how this goes.
Yeah, 2 very active players with the Vivo release. So we start with the 10-foot toss. We talked about that earlier, evading.
Yep, and he fell victim to it earlier. Ooh. That's damage right there. Okay. That's the thing about Volcano Shed. Once you get that momentum going with Kage, he's not going to stop. You got to disturb that flow. I can say the same with Lei Fei as well, but this is one. Like right there. Again, blocking is essential. However, Griffey's got to do something.
Going low a bit.
Yep.
He's gonna drop, mixing it up. Probably expecting a 10-foot toss break. No punish on the evade. And yeah, is that a high crunch? That chop?
I believe so. I could be wrong, but it could be. I'll have to ask Volcano Shed later on the road. Right now, it's that game point.
The shuffle. Nice block on the wake-up kick. Right, as he under.
Ooh! Yep. Caught right on guard. Doesn't matter if you guard hit or counter hit, you're gonna get caught by that. And right now, Volcano Shed takes game number 1. Ooh. really good at that stuff.
And you saw a big display of a lot of tricky Kage tools there.
Oh,
It is tough.
Oh yeah. Oh man, this is just incredible. All right, now we are in the octagon stage. This is where, it's a smaller stage, but we got a lot of walls to work with.
Yeah, big string character like Jackie who can wall carry it far. Back turn.
Nice right there. Yeah, every time I look at Kelsey, he finds ways to evolve.
Can he do touch here?
Right now.
Wow, perfect. And this great wall combo. He has that optimal damage down.
Round 2. Ready, go!
We're also seeing a lot of offensive movement from Volcano Shed this set.
Yeah. I know. This is where I'm like, Volcano Shed needs to. Whoa. Volcano Shed. He's actually making some adjustments to Marathon, but he's actually doing what he can actually with punishment. Oh, his block.
Knockout.
Oh, just missed. And Volcano Shed already on match point.
Yeah, he keeps getting hit by those side counters. You gotta be careful of that stuff. Like, I mean, this is where your moral play comes into play right here. Like, you gotta keep it moral when you're playing against Kage. Find the right opportunity to actually punish. I sidestep.
All right, gets the throw two. Backs himself in near the wall though. All right, throws the evade. Oh, barely touched him on the side. Nice braid. And the mix.
Oh no! And that's it. Volcano Shed takes it. Ooh, man,
Yeah,
that was
their Kage's offensive stance. Very good to close out a round in the match.
Yeah. Like, at the start of the first round, he actually went ahead and just straight up punished him. Come on, counter hit. That was actually pretty nutty. And then pretty much did not give any breathing room to actually come back. But anyway, I gotta get off because I gotta play my match right after. So I will be right back, folks.
Good luck with that.
Right. Gonna mute my mic while I'm at it.
So if we're going in bracket order, the next match will be Gentleman Thief versus LD Wells 89. The latter I'm not too familiar with. Gentleman Thief, though, you may know him from VF or Street Fighter. He's made some pretty big waves as well in Street Fighter 5 and 6. But yeah, as talked about earlier, generally considered the best American VF player. And definitely a threat to get qualify and make some nice
I am
combo breaker.
But yeah, good games, good stuff. Volcano Shed on fire today.
All right, so LD Wells playing Leifei here. I'm excited to see that as I'm right now a Leifei player myself. Gentleman Thief on Pi. He has a strong Pi, although main is usually considered Jean.
Yeah, that's one of the funny things. Actually, in the previous VF Revolution tournament we had, and a couple other tournaments I saw, Gentleman Thief was playing Brad. So I'm surprised to see they're switched to Pi now. I mean, GT definitely played a lot of different characters over that time, but I find it interesting to see, because he's one of the best players in the country, what characters he's currently gravitating towards, because I feel like that's a good indicator as to what characters are really good in this patch. And I was definitely someone that I saw at least the Japanese people were a little, I'll say, a tad worried that she might be one of the best characters in the game now.
Definitely one of the most buff characters.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
All right, Aldibo starting the offense finally, but a nice evade. Evade can be very strong against the Leifei back turn stance. And oh, is there a controller problem or? Oh.
No,
all right, seems like it's
worked
good
out
now,
or something. Yeah.
Yeah, that was quite strange.
Yeah.
I'm definitely seeing like Gentleman Thief knows this matchup quite well, and Leifei, one of the big knowledge check characters of the game. It's all his different stance mix-ups, but he's evading very well and takes a comfortable 3-0 on rounds.
Yeah. I think that's a good sign of being a really top level player in this game, is not only knowing how to make your personal main excel, but knowing like a lot about every other character, honestly. Oh yeah. By the way, guys, we got a Matcherino going right now. So hit Matcherino command !Matcherino if you want to help contribute to the pot.
Be sure to give in any free codes.
Yeah, do it up. Support VF.
Thank you for the $25. Those who have donated so far. UT starting strong again. And just going back to the knowledge check thing, I specifically remember in an interview with the greatest late fate players on Chan, he states that as a late fate player, what you do and how you play the match will literally come down to your opponent's late fate matchup knowledge.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. Yeah, one of those you got to kind of really course correct depending on how much they know, what they know in particular. If you're not as familiar, one of Lei Fei's signature things, and one of the things that makes him kind of more complicated character, is he has a lot of stances, and those stances, a lot of moves will have, even the stances themselves will have built-in sabakis or parries or whatever, so you kind of got to learn which stances to use in certain situations to trap people into doing stuff, or to like accelerate your offense. And also, yeah, so just like you got to be able to know how to transition between stances offensively and defensively, which can be a lot. And then it also really just depends on what your opponent is doing a lot of the time, what type of moves they're throwing out, and how much they know about. Yeah, and what the stance counters are. Yeah, because a lot of them are more specific than you would find in other games, where it's not just like this parries all mids or low. Sometimes it's like that, but a lot of times it's like it's only parries like elbows or specific one-handed attacks or whatever, or something like that.
Yeah, I'm seeing good adaptation from LD Wells, and this is a combo throw in this game. I tried to go for 50-50, but wake up from LD Wells.
Yeah.
Not Gentleman Thief, or rather, wake up from Gentleman Thief. I apologize. Yeah. Now on match point.
Ooh, both missed connections. Oh my god.
Counter hit combo. Nice. See that?
Just blocks it.
Frame advantage. Nice.
Ooh, nice transition side step. Yeah.
That's specific to that stance as well. And yeah, that's what it looks like when Lei Fei gets this game going. It's a beautiful sight to behold, let me tell you.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely one of the more fun characters to watch, just with all the cool moves and stuff like that. And
I switched to this character in Revo myself.
Nice.
Nice evade. Yeah, that's a big answer to the lunge punch.
Yeah, kind of one of those moves that when you first start playing, it's like you have to learn to step that move. Because I mean, if he does the full charge, it's a straight up guard break, and we get a little combo afterwards. Gentleman Thief will take that one. Good stuff. LD Wells put up a good fight, but yeah, it's definitely GD's one of the best in the game, and it's hard to step to him in a lot of scenarios.
Yep, we did see some good adaptation from LD Wells in game 2. It just wasn't enough, and Gentleman Thief adapting right back. Micro adjustments are definitely a big name of the game.
Yeah, yeah. Now, I do also. Oh, go ahead.
And I was going to take away to the Matcherino, where you can also find the marketplace there. Special ring out shirt also contributes $10 to the pot, so you can get some sweet gear too.
Yeah. With the ring out shirt is by Cold Ramen, who is one of Rise Gaming sponsors. So shout out again to them. So yeah, if you pick up the ring out VF shirt, the Matcherino marketplace, it will contribute $10 to the pot when you buy it. So you can get a nice cool shirt, and you can help support VF some more in a nice shirt. But yeah, now let's see, who do we got next?
It's looking to be Assassin versus Fence.
Ooh, that'll be a really good match. So that's a master-student match, I would say. And so Fence, like we said before, is one of the newer, younger players to our community. But they play Brad, and Assassin is also one of the strongest Brads in NA right now. And I heard that Assassin's been giving Fence a lot of advice and help and stuff like that. So now we get to see...
Sorry. I'm
student versus. It happens. It happens.
Does not seem like you are a fan of the Brad show today.
The Brad Show. Oh my god.
Yep. No, this Brad Show is definitely getting a Netflix revival here.
Oh yeah, yeah. I thought there was going to be more Brad Show with GT, but GT decided to rock the pie today. We appreciate him diversifying the top 8, so it's not. It could have potentially been like 3 Brads, but that would be fine. Man. I like Brad, but yeah, I think we got a good mix of different players. I feel like what was it? VF is also a game that's good on character diversity because I think it's one of the most balanced fighting games around. So if you put a lot of effort into your character, it usually pays off. Like putting effort into your character and matchup knowledge of other characters usually will take you a lot farther with a lower tier character than it does in other fighting games.
Yeah.
Because yeah, it's really players versus player, as evidenced by people like Tricky, who Eileen got better in the last patch, but especially in Vanilla Final Showdown and Ultimate Showdown, she was definitely considered one of the lowest tier characters. And Tricky very consistently got first or got like top 3 at many Virtua Fighter offline majors. So, yeah, and even even in Japan, Shiwapan-kun, one of the best Pi players around, would very consistently win a lot of events, even when she was considered like mid-tier or whatever. That's another reason that a lot of the Japanese people are more scared of Japanese players, are a lot of scared of Pi now, because she was already a pretty strong, like she would have pretty strong showings as a mid-tier, and now she's potentially a top tier. All right, here we go. Fence versus KDQ. Fence rocking the Ichiban.
Teacher versus student here. This is where things are really interesting.
Oof, like a checkmate.
Like a checkmate?
Like a checkmate.
Like a checkmate. Like
oh my god, Fence. So explosive. And he's got that kind of 18-year-old young man energy to him. Love to see it.
Not the young reactions.
Yeah, that's what you gotta look out for.
Yeah, we saw that in Capcom Cup, and we could be seeing it here in GF. Nice block on the load.
Oh, nice grab. Oh.
Went for the OM, hit by the wake up. Ooh, nice flash duck. This should be it. Yep.
Assassin's like, I taught you everything, but now I got you. Now I gotta put you in check. I gotta put you in check now. That's what Assassin's saying.
Assassin, great guy, very nice guy, but he is an assassin. So when he's got to kill, he kills. He's gonna make sure to do his job.
Right now, he's actually nice launcher by Ben. Oh, drops
it, the low was not a counter hit, so let's give advantage. And yep, that throw guarantees that mid follow up.
Yeah, the movement with triple players, like, it's really insane. Oh! Okay, now it's that. Oh, okay, Fez is actually going in all in. Now he's at game point. Now, Fez is like, you know what? You taught me everything I know. I can surpass you. I'm gonna surpass you after this.
That 4K front kick is one of Brad's strongest ways to get into ducking stance. That's a lot of hit and blocks done.
Ducking swing, like, he has a lot of great movement, and both players are utilizing it pretty well. Like, it's a real kick.
Oh, nice break.
Great break, yeah.
Oh, that's nasty.
He got his evade throw break option select down, as expected from a veteran like Assassin.
Yeah.
Round 5. Ready, go!
The players at game point, something's got to get between them. Oh, nice throw break.
I think it's also
getting a low comp.
No, it's all good. I just wanted to say I think it's kind of fun and interesting from my perspective, because I feel like Assassin, he's now kind of considered one of the veterans, but I think he was kind of a newer player when Ultimate Showdown came out. And I had a similar thing where I was new to the game in general when Ultimate Showdown came out, but I just stuck around and kept playing, and now we're one of the old guys. But it's fun to see newer generation come. Oh, down to the wire! Oh my god!
Oh, cat-ass moment!
Yeah, for real. For real.
I'm on top.
That was nasty!
That was a great first match. Wow, yeah.
I like the idea too, right? A lot of players go for lows to finish someone off. So you go, you use your low crush.
Yeah, yeah.
That was just nasty.
Those
Getting the
layer two
right
micro-
read, yeah, getting the right read.
Nice use of the sway.
The sway.
And the punish fence. That was nasty, dude.
Yeah, that's 2 rounds now he's opened with that.
Good.
Oh,
my God.
gets hit,
the
yeah.
second hit. Ooh.
Yeah, Brad
Nice
can decide to
BP.
track either one direction or the other with that. That's a really good move. Brad,
That's
a
something
really good
that
character,
you-
by the way. Sorry, go ahead.
Was that 3 hit string from the extended ducking, I think?
Yeah. I don't know about extended, but it's definitely from
Oh,
ducking.
that was
Ooh,
extended
guard
ducking,
break,
yeah.
yeah.
Break.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Brad got another extended guard rate. Brad got that back from VF5 Vanilla.
That's, oh yeah. I remember, because I hadn't seen that as much, but I remember he had got some of the stuff from Vanilla.
Yeah, a whole
Great.
stance worth.
That's
Right now,
crazy.
that's that point.
That's
Is
so
that-
crazy.
Fence is going on. Oh.
Yeah, Brad got a few nerfs in this, but he also got a lot of his old tools back
Yeah.
to compensate. All right, now Assassin on the sway back.
Wow, it was big damage.
Yeah, he's like Assassin's really keeping him in the corner. Like that's one thing, but Fence is fighting. Oh, that was a bad idea.
Great character knowledge too, because that
Wow, yeah.
there, it only hits side kicks, so it's very limited on what it can hit, but it gives great advantage.
Yeah, wow. Amazing awareness.
Mhm.
Great match. But Assassin showing that he's still the master so far. But Fence is really coming along. Yeah.
No
Very
doubt.
excited to see them
Yeah.
progress
That's
and
up
whatnot.
next round 2.
This
This
is
goes to show how
evolving, so we can see more of him. He's gonna be doing great.
yeah, he can make a great losers run.
Yeah, and well, I do think VF is easier than people make it out to be, and I think it is kind of for everyone. I do feel that when there are some new players that come in and they just kind of get it quicker
Right.
than other people, or they just kind of, I don't know, it just makes more sense. I kind of felt that way as well, where VF is very, very complicated and there's a lot I'm still not great at, but I feel like it just kind of made sense to me, weirdly. Jackie, like it took me a while to learn everything kind of about Jackie. Well, not everything, but at least memorize all his moves and whatnot. But just I was able to kind of put things together as I
Now,
went.
a small history lesson on that topic. The Guilty Gear player, Pat the Flip, did a small YouTube video on this, just asking about, someone asked him where VF's difficult reputation came from, right? And brought up an interesting point. So, back in the day, VF4, mostly came through arcades before that PS2 console release, right?
Mhm.
So when you're playing the arcade version of the game, you have VF, you have, all the different throw breaks, the complicated old VF throw break system.
Yeah,
coupled with
yeah,
People having to
Right.
learn
That's not
primarily by playing in arcades and whatnot. So
yeah.
because we didn't have Japan's resources, we didn't have the MOOCs all translated and whatnot at that time in VF4's arcade heyday, kind of like grew as like a game with a difficult reputation. And I definitely think both as a game and resource-wise, though, the game has certainly been easier since then, while still
Mhm.
keeping the core and exciting mind games intact.
That's interesting. That's a good point. That's definitely true.
Oh.
One other small thing I think contributes to it, and especially in like the Tekken versus VF debate, I like this about VF, but I feel like you have to be purposeful when you do stuff in VF. Like you have to press like direction and then like 1 or 2 buttons. Where Tekken, you can honestly just kind of mash the stick and the buttons, and stuff will happen. And I feel like a lot of people who are new to VF, they'll just kind of get scared in the pocket and they'll just do punch, 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 punch over and over again. But
It's the worst
You do
option,
just-
though.
yeah, it's often it's not as hard as it looks, but you do kind of have to learn some moves. You got to learn at least a couple.
The good news is you can check out Juicebox's video on 6 moves to get you started for each character. And it pretty
Yeah.
much comes down
Yeah,
to
it's a
your
good video.
5P,
Definitely check
your
it out.
6P elbow, your 2P fast EX low, and your character's counter hit launcher and best throws. And great players can win with just those moves, and they are the core moves. Everything else is
Yeah.
a bonus.
Yeah. Wow.
Be surprised, yeah. The fundies can take you
What
far.
else? Alright, so our next match is I mean, this is gonna be an interesting one. I would say interesting, but it's more like this is Tricky Eileen versus Volcano Shed.
Is it Tricky
This
Eileen?
match here.
Is it Tricky Eileen though?
Round one.
Hmm.
Ready?
That's not Eileen.
Oh,
I'm seeing.
Oh, wow.
Tricky
What
Trick
Whoa.
pie.
Wow.
Speak on this.
Surprising, but
Tricky posting on social media once the $100,000 championship series was announced, he said Eileen might have to wait on the sidelines. Now I didn't know how much of a joke it was, right? But
yeah, no, I'm glad you brought that up.
Yeah.
She's been learning pie. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that'd be, oh man. That's gonna be trouble for all of us, honestly. But
Yeah,
it's
pretty
good
much.
to see. Yeah, it's interesting to see them switching it up. But
You never know what to expect. You know, that's one thing. Ooh. And Pie is known for her mix-ups, but I think at the same time, Volcano Shed is like really. Ooh. Never mind. Eileen. I mean,
hey,
yep, got a ring out. Tricky Eileen.
great
got a
ring
out.
awareness.
Tricky Pie.
Round three. Ready? Go.
All right. Right now, Tricky is at game point. She can manage to do well. Oh, she's actually using the tools relatively well. Both players actually at standstill. Tricky is literally nice movement by Volcano Shed. Great. Alright. Oh, Volcano Shed has a life lead, but it's gonna be taken away immediately. 15 seconds on the clock. Anything can happen. No!
Hey,
Volcano Shed.
yep. Tricky now letting Volcano Shed match on Wake Up.
あなたには空風が足りないわ。
Oh man, she has been making
Wow.
adjustments so far. Well, I would say
Yeah.
she's been on point. It's just that Volcano Shed is making those adjustments right now.
Yeah, good. Yeah, this has to be the surprise of the century for Volcano Shed. I don't think
Yeah.
anybody was expecting
Like
this. Yeah.
Volcano Shed was expecting to fight Eileen, but you got the pie. Shoot,
Round one. Ready? Go.
you got the
You know,
pie.
BF is very well balanced, but in any fighting, no matter how balanced, when money's on the line, you might want to give yourself the best possible chance.
Nice punish. Going on in right now, but Volcano Shed is
that
inching away right in.
that spin, I believe, is 4P on Kage. It's a half circular, very strong move. Can string from it too, I believe, in the 4PK, I want to say.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
Ooh, I believe that's a catch throw. Yeah.
Yeah, that is catch throw. On point, whether it's guard, block, or block. They definitely don't want to get caught by that.
Yeah.
Drop.
Catch throws, if you don't know, by the way, are unbreakable, but they're usually very slow startup and more situational than other throws.
They do have a unique property, though, on other throws in that they will actually eat moves in the first half of their startup frame.
Oh. That
So
makes
yeah,
sense.
you can
Well, how
I didn't even
Volcano Shed
realize
kept the
that.
moral in the second round. He's at game point. He kept the moral right there.
Ready? Go.
Yeah, Shed now
Nice
up
step.
2
Ooh,
rounds.
nice side step. Yeah.
There's a low. yeah,
1P
the-
mix up. Yeah.
Both players are actually.
That low from Pi is really good because she can either transition into a stance to go into more mix-up options, or she has a couple string extenders from there.
2 people to win, folks. 2 people to
No,
win.
man. Ah.
Ready?
Right now, Volcano Shed is at game point, but Trick Eileen.
Oh, the
Jeez,
stance
my-
way back just enough. Wow.
Yeah, any any Shayu fans in the chat?
Oh
And
boy.
now Tricky's at match point. Volcano Shed's at game point. Yep. Again, smart use of stopping the string when you need a ring out.
Yeah.
Definitely want to. Oh my god!
Wow, round star launcher
Oh man.
in there.
character-
Nice
Oh,
10-foot
good.
toss.
I don't think he can get a ring out, but we'll get a good corner carrying
Yeah,
damage.
yeah.
Oh!
Oh, very far.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
very
Caught on
nice.
Oki.
I have to block
That-
you.
Nice
You have to
ring
block
right
me.
there. Nice
Yeah.
Oki.
Yeah, that move can be really good as a meaty. I remember in our match I tried to side step it on Oki once, but he meted it just in like with the timing that I don't think I could step on wake up. But yeah, good stuff. 1-1.
Yeah. This is hype. Like I said. This
Yeah,
is hype
yeah.
action, man. This is
Interesting
why
to
game
see.
is-
But on it makes a lot of sense to me. Like I think plays to Tricky's strength where they have a lot of different options, a lot of different.
Oh, there's the Eileen.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
There
they
it
lost.
is.
They lost.
The
Yeah, so you can
gloves
do
are
that, yeah.
off.
The gloves are off. Yeah. Now it's time for different strings. But yeah, Pi also. I will say Pi and Eileen are characters that have like a lot of different strings, a lot of different mix-up options, and you kind of have to know when to call them out. But they are two characters that are incredibly hard to get to stop pressing buttons, more than any other character I would see.
As
Like-
someone local to Tricky, don't I know it?
Yeah.
And Tricky was like, I just use a fraction of my power. Now you might be able to use the full 100%
Yeah.
right now.
Oh my God, Tricky just held guard for like 4 seconds and then did hop kick.
Oh my goodness.
3D players are crazy.
That's
Nice
so funny.
break, yeah. Try not to get tossed again. Oh, got the backward.
Oh, there is the ring out. There it is.
That was crazy. That was so
nutty.
smart. What the awareness. Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
man.
I'm telling you, that offensive stance from Kage.
Yeah.
Eye for an eye right there. Right now.
Oh, the catch
That's
throw.
right there.
Ooh, the jump. The wall descending low.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Tricky is going all
Oh
in.
no,
She
gets
is
hit out of the
ripped.
air. Oh,
Yeah,
tried to go
she's
for the guard
all
break.
that
Didn't
aggression.
wake up. Oh,
Oh,
gets it
wait.
that time.
There's a ring
And
out.
out of there. Wow.
Now, difference here, because you're dealing with a 1 foot low fence.
Yeah.
You can be straight without any issue. So that's fine. Oh!
Oh!
Oh, you cannot stagger out right now. That's
Yeah.
a thing.
We all reacted like that because that was the backdash stun. If you hit characters with a 3K while they're backdashing, you get a really, really heavy stun.
Really going back to back
Yeah,
with this
yeah.
right
Volcano Shed
now. Players
not occurred.
are at match point.
Double
Here we
Luigi.
go.
Ready, go!
Oh!
Second hit connects. Back turn. Oh, tries to go for a cheeky unback turn mix up. Oh, goes for the high extender.
Volcano Shed not biting on the bait. Oh,
Nice.
no, it's punished.
Wow. I think maybe just barely blocked it in time and didn't have time to react. Punish. It'd be like that sometimes. Oh, nice throw.
Really quick. Never mind. Tricky
Oh,
advantage.
the wheel kick.
Was that
Great match. Good stuff. The demon flip. They turned it into a demon flip for real.
Exactly, yeah.
Tricky was going crazy with that last tournament we had. Good stuff. Good stuff. Really solid match.
Yeah, Eileen has some 2D style special cancels from her strings, and that's part of why calling it a demon flip.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. That definitely makes sense. Cool. All right, we're gonna do a short break right now. Gonna be about 5 or so minutes, and then we'll be back. So
you know, in the
yeah, be sure
meantime.
to. Yeah.
All right. We will be right back, folks.
Yeah. Stick around. See you in a bit.
All right. All right, folks, welcome back. Hope you guys. A little something from break, but you know what? It's fine. Right now, next up here we got Rock Reaper versus Solari. This is gonna be again. This is where I'm gonna be a little biased because again, I got ripped DMV with this one. So this is where things are going in. Like I said, one thing about the Rock Reaper is that he's really good at utilizing 6K as L Blaze. That is one thing. Unfortunately, I'm out of tournament, so I get to do commentary. Plus, I'm hungry and I need to eat some food. But yeah. Let's take a look and see. Let's take a look and see what's going on here on the bracket while we wait. Because right now we got, like I said, we got a stacked lineup right now. So now we got a lot of killers here. We got a lot of killers here. So right now, as you can see right here, Tricky advanced to semifinal, winner semi. So she's in top 8. She's in top 8. Next, right now we got Solari and Rock Reaper waiting on that one. They missed that. Timothy McFlurry, KDQ Assassin, and KNR on one side. And on the bottom, we also have, well, of course, I'm unfortunately out of the tournament, so here's that. Jimmy Gunny at the end will be there, crossing Ollie Wells, Aztec, and Pogi Suzuki. And right now, Griffin Bones, I think. Not supposed to go down. Oh, crap. Oops.
We're talking about the losers bracket?
I was talking about losers bracket, but unfortunately, they cannot scroll down. Unfortunately,
well, I got it on. I got it on the phone. I see it'll be KNR versus Aztec, and XTN versus John Nitty, Cross versus LD Wells, and yeah, Griffey Bones is Corey Maurer in losers, and the winner of that will fight Mexican Uppercuts. Oh, Griffey versus Mexican Uppercuts.
Yeah. Oh, I know. Listen, I know I'm about to host a tournament tomorrow, but I'm going to take. Oh man, I'm going to use that opportunity to use. I'm going to take that quote from what we guys said. I'm going to use my salt to seize my next victory, because good lord,
Salt's a good seasoning. Let me tell you.
Yeah, I'll tell you.
It's fundamentals, just like beer.
Yep. Also, and I want to say as a PSA for folks, if you're playing fighting games, please make sure to eat. Like,
don't eat too much though. Food. You definitely don't want to be too full.
Yeah, just eat. Yeah, don't eat to your full. Like, don't eat too much, but eat enough that you're have enough energy to fight.
Yeah.
Yeah. Think of it yourself like a Saiyan. You gotta eat food. Sorry, I didn't use a Dragon Ball reference, but you know what I meant.
Yeah.
All right. So right now we're playing on the walk. We jump in the room right now.
I used to make the mistake of eating too much, and then I just couldn't block overheads in 2D games. Just too full.
All right. So this right here. Now this is gonna be a very solid match because I know I've seen Solari, I've seen the Rock Reaper, I've seen the Rock Reaper play a lot. I've also seen how great Solari is with Sarah. Seen how great the Rock Reaper is with
Blaze, yeah.
So it is going to be a very, very solid match here.
Yeah, I'm a little less familiar with Solari, but definitely excited to see.
Yeah.
2 characters that haven't appeared yet on stream.
All right. One thing Solari's got to be careful of is the 6K by Blaze.
Oh yeah, he gets his 50/50s off that on hit, and it's safe on block. Oh, missed just stream, but
go break.
Ah, called out.
Ooh, yeah. Now the downside of Elblade is that he is one of the lightest characters in the game, alongside with both Eileen and Ali. So, oh, that's what I'm talking right there. The 6K. Once he gets in the 6K, go to Rocket the Stars and Deja Vu.
Yeah, Deja Vu being that catch throw there, the hot dog, as it's actually called.
Definitely don't want to get caught by that. I've got hit with those several times. It is not fun.
As a former Blaze player, I can say it's very fun. All right, string delay mix-ups. Flurry not too much. Oh, yep, that's not safe.
Nice Brainbuster. Nothing more nastier than seeing a Sarah play to know what they're doing, because good lord. But chat, let's say we get to 200 on the match arena. Can we get to 200?
Yep, we got 125 so far. And remember, every shirt contributes $10 to the match arena. Like, and don't forget the sponsor quest as well. Just, you know, adding free money to the pot there.
Indeed. Right now, Rockbird is at game point. Oh, so in the air. So much. All right, $50 more. Let's get $50 more in here, folks. Let's do this. Oh, again, nice use. He blocked the 6K.
This time delayed string mix-up works, and yeah, that's big reward for Hellblaze.
Oh, that was a nice transition. Oh, nice transition right there. The Solari is on the board.
Yep. After that cartwheel, it's basically a 50-50 with Hellblaze, because he can do a high full circular that staggers on block, or a mid. And yeah, that time was able to duck the high.
Yeah.
Fiending with the
again.
This time ducked it.
Good with the 6K.
Yeah, it's one of Hellblaze's best moves. It also has a lot of active frames too, so it's good for meaty.
Yeah. Nice. Use neutral throw.
Oh, this is a block there.
Oh, rush.
Delay strings.
I said something was blocked. Something's gonna happen. Oh my God, the Rock Reaper! Oh, he just on him.
Yeah, the jumping elbow. That's a move he got back in Revo from VF5 Vanilla. What do you know?
Yeah. Oh my goodness, I forgot that was a move that was removed. Oh wow. That was a move that I completely forgot was removed in previous games. Oh my goodness. Oh my lord. Heaven, that was crazy.
Yeah, it's always going to be an exciting match with that character on the screen.
Yeah, you'll never know. You'll never know, folks. Like, again. So, like I said, Revo brought back a couple moves from VF5 and VF5R. Like, that was one of the moves that we have not seen in a very long time. Season 7K.
Rare run pause. Yep, that's a great side turn. Sorry, a great side turn string in a run.
Again, the flamingo stance. Like once Sarah gets in that flamingo stance, you know, just
yeah, the mix-up options are ridiculous. It's arguably the best mix-up position in the game, but Hellblaze no slouch with those mix-up positions himself.
Indeed.
Round 2. Ready, go.
Okay. Yeah, and look at that. Like, he's not afraid to actually. Ooh, Flori's in dangerous territory.
Oh, but he has a side turn counter hit there.
Oh my gosh!
Oh,
with the Vu and still managed to get it off, no problem. Now get rocking with that match point.
Oh no, I think that might have been the low catch throw attempt.
The low catch throw. Oh, sorry, low catch throw.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, see, there's a low from Flamingo stance. Powerful stuff.
Yeah. Sarah has a lot of great pokes that she can utilize. And Solari's actually. Oh, nice throw break!
Yeah, left and side turn. Solari trying to get on the board.
Yeah, this is insane.
Round 4.
Now we're at 165. Thank you, Rushdown Turtle, for $15. Oh yeah, the 9P plus K, get a big combo on hit. Oh, this throw. 6P counter hit. Yep, there's the Nitaku.
Right Again, he's doing a good job canceling the rocket discharge when needed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, very smart. You don't have to go all in, but at the same time, ooh, gotta be played safe. And right now, that was what cost. That's why he won the match.
We saw him stagger that string a few times during the course match there.
Yeah. Again, Solari used a lot. Solari utilizing the best pokes with Sarah, but at the same time, you know, it was just utilizing great mix-ups, utilizing great fundamentals, utilizing everything with your characters. But goodness gracious, I'm just saying that was actually well done for both players. I mean, it's been a while since I've seen one of All Blaze's moves, making a comeback. Something we haven't seen in a very long time. Again,
so
there's something more satisfying than using moves that you haven't used in a very long time. I'm just saying.
Oh no, it definitely can be. You pull them out of the treasure chest, the treasure mix-ups.
Indeed.
So we're gonna have the last match of winners quarterfinals. It'll be Gentleman Thief versus Blurring.
Oh, that's gonna be a good one.
Yep, we saw Blurring earlier on the Vanessa and Gentleman Thief on Pi. And do I see Gentleman Thief on Go? From the little bit there?
Oh.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Now, I mean, as a Go main myself, you know what? I'm not going to use this opportunity to study because I'm a Go player and I actually did lose a Blurring in winners.
Ooh.
But right now,
I saw a knee there with the Brian outfit, giving some feelings.
Yeah. Right now, something about Go is that he has a great use of Nitaku. So, utilizing
very high reward on
Nitaku tools. Well, Blurring's doing a great job at countering it as well. Oh, nice back throw. Oh, there it is. Yep. That is actually, 4-4's 6-6 plus speed, which, by the way, can be guarded.
Round 2.
And we're at $200. Thank you again, in the air.
Oh, we're at $200 in the air. Thank you. Oh. Now,
ask and ye shall receive.
Gentleman Thief is trying to get some. Oh, there it is.
I'm going to take note on that counter to the low stance.
Yeah, love that. I love that combo. One of Go's best combos to use, especially.
Gentleman Thief showing you can't knowledge check him. Straight play him.
Right now. Oh, nice Kami.
Oh, so, yeah.
Get a little throw after that. Stop. Oh, again! 6 plus G. And a shoulder charge to end it off as well. Oh my goodness. Yeah, good use by. Game number 1 goes to the Gentleman Thief. Like GT knows he's known for using Jean, but he's using the characters as well. I mean, I think it's the first time I've ever seen him use Go, but he is really. Again,
he has the experience, and yeah, he's still level 26 with Go. I know the game starts you out at a higher level when you pick up a character, but he definitely has put some time into the character in Revo.
Yeah. Oh, doesn't Lothar like that because you can actually get a Lothar after the back turn 2P.
So maybe that's some of the specific knowledge he doesn't have as not a Go main, but he's just such a strong player that
nice.
Definitely do that. Play
anyone. Circle back forward throw right there. Love that. Love that you use that.
All right.
Round 2. Ready, go!
Now, nice Sabaki right. Oh, there it is. By the way, for those wondering, that's a 2-frame. That is actually a 2-frame throw Sabaki right there. It's really hard to pull off, but when you get it off,
the actual throw Sabaki. Yeah. It's a very unique option that only Go has. No one else has anything like that in the game.
Dude. Yeah, it is a good last ditch effort if you don't break the throw, in my opinion. Right now, Gentleman Thief is at match point. I'm seeing a lot of stuff. And by the way, that one he did earlier was another Sabaki, which by the way was a returning. which we'll talk about that in a moment. But again, 6-6 P plus G. Again, oh, Blurry's in trouble. He's got to be careful. Oh, that.
Was that a tackle attempt? Yeah.
Oh, where's he going? Oh, no! Yeah, Tsukami's neutral throw right there.
I remember some Go players were complaining about Tsukami becoming a 3-way mix-up instead of a 5-way mix-up.
Yeah, I'm a little thrown by that as well.
The reward on that neutral throw is really good.
It is. Like, in the past, you could break it with, 6, 2, 4, or 8. Now you gotta break it like a regular throw. And plus, you don't have it up and down variants anymore. So you gotta make do. But
Yeah.
I do love the fact that, Gentleman Thief played, used basic fundamentals and he actually utilized it as best way possible.
Good
I'm not sure
stuff,
about
yeah.
it. Yeah.
Very surprised to see that. I only came in at the very end, but GT with the go. That's wild. That's wild. That's cool. I did think it was a little. I think Go losing the 5-way mix-up was a bit sad to see. As someone who doesn't play Go, I'm honestly a little bit glad I don't have to deal with that anymore. But I do think for like newer players and whatnot, it's kind of a better change because it's one of those things that like no one else had that. So,
exactly,
if you were new to the game, you wouldn't know that, like, up and down break were almost free against new players if you could tell that they were just never breaking it. And it's kind of one of those things that's like, we had more throw break directions in VF4, but they took those out. But Go got them because he was, I don't know, special, and that was kind of his thing. But I think he's a solid all-around character now. In VF4, he was honestly pretty bad. He was one of the lower tier characters for most of that game's life.
Incomplete when he came out.
Yeah, it's a good way to put it.
Very incomplete in that.
Even in Final Tune?
Yeah, honestly, yeah. He was so much. He had so many fewer moves. He didn't have 3 PP or 3K, where those are like his moves. They do like he's a 2-string character in VF5 almost. That's a joke, but I do think it was good. They gave him a lot more solid all-around tools to help with different situations. He's still kind of like a slow, pokey judo character. He doesn't really have a whole lot of long strings. He has like a couple 3-hit strings or whatever. But up next, we got Tricky versus the Rock Reaper.
Oh, this is gonna be a good one.
A really sick match. So, 2 wild characters and character specialists. So these are 2 of the best players of these characters in North America, and they were generally considered lower tier characters in the previous version of the game. So it's interesting to see what they're gonna do now that they got the buffed version. It's still
it buffs, but I wouldn't be surprised if he's still considered lower tier because his weaknesses are mostly still intact.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I didn't go over all the patch notes. I still gotta go through some characters or whatever, but it'll be honestly on the subject of tiers. I think it is kind of an interesting topic because as someone who's played a lot more VF, I'll get people who are like new or just getting into the game be like, "Oh, what's like the new tier list?" And it's like, it's still too early to tell. It's still too early to tell. Yeah,
it's very early at this point because weight class we can talk about no problem. Weight class we can talk about. It's just like we can talk about weight class, but for tier list, it's like it's too early to tell. Like we need probably play more matches, see more tournaments, see how many characters are placing.
Yeah, it really depends on the tournaments and just getting the matchup spread, and people are gonna have to get familiar with everything and learn all the chains and everything so far. But there's a good article on VirtuaFighter.com actually. It's titled "Tears for Fears" and it's TIERS, and it goes over.
I remember that one.
The history of how the tier list developed for Final Showdown, and you can see it's like it very much changed over the course of the game's life. I personally thought it was pretty funny that Jackie was considered mid-tier, low-tier initially, and then he just went up and up and up, and he stayed there. We'll see how it shakes out with the new patches, but that's one thing I've thought about is that they kind of gave some significant nerfs to like Akira and Jackie and other characters, but you don't see them complaining that much. So I think Akira and Jackie players are generally happy with the way the patch went.
I think the Go and Taka players were complaining the most.
What?
I think the Go and Taka players were complaining the most in my experience.
Yeah. Yeah, I can definitely see that.
But that's anecdotal.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
I'm one of them.
But they also got some more stuff. I feel like Taka, I know, has like he can fuzzy properly now where he couldn't before and whatnot. So that'll be huge or whatever.
I think that was before. That was during beta though. He still couldn't, and now he can in the final.
Yeah.
So I think some of those complaints might have been before those Taka.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think everyone's generally pretty happy with how the change went. One funny thing
you can see more changes later down the road, like
Yeah.
They keep updating the game, so I wouldn't be surprised if after some tournament results that we get a bit of a shakeup.
Yeah. And that's another one of the exciting things is that patches are back on the table now, where I mean, Final Showdown didn't get updated for what, like 10, 12, 15 years or whatever?
15 years at least.
Yeah, they let it stew.
15 years, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
But exciting times. We'll have to see if there's any more announcements or big stuff, trailers for BF6 coming soon. But
yeah, that's what I want to look at. Like,
I'm sure we'll get something at minimum at Japan. But I wouldn't be surprised if we saw something at Combo Breaker 2, given that it's now officially sponsored by Sega.
Yeah, that would be exciting. I'm not totally sure.
But yeah, it could be all kinds of places. Sega, a big company. We could see something at a State of Play, for instance. Sony State of Play event.
That is a possibility. All right, folks. We are at 200. Well, we're actually 201 right now on the metric. Can we beat our record from last one?
Oh yeah, thank you everybody for
we are
200, big 200. Yeah. Thanks for the VF support.
We are $17 away from beating that, so I'm sure if all our viewers and participants just do a little sponsor quest to action, you could get it for free. But what's this? The first person who gets the Ring Out VFT will also get $10 PayPal cashback.
Ooh,
yeah,
$10 discount on the shirt.
Let's go.
$10
rocking the pie again, or maybe the Psycho pie.
Yeah.
Dragon. Again, play Yakuza, or play like a dragon. Part Yakuza in Hawaii, as a matter of fact, not available. I got it. Chill out. I'm sorry. But anyway, right now, Rock Reaper is really. Rock Reaper is really trying to get in. Like I said, Rock Reaper is not afraid to go in.
I mean, you can't be a Blaze player. It's all you have.
Blaze, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, that is one of those weaknesses.
Whoa! Oh no! Didn't got the backdash counter hit, but didn't. I don't think saw it in time.
Wall combo though.
But I think still did pretty well otherwise. I think got away with an excellent. So good stuff. Yeah, L Blaze, that is kind of one of his like strengths and weaknesses. Is he's kind of committal with stuff like that stance we just saw there. Thank you, Corey Maru, for the big $17. Much appreciated.
We have broken that record, $218 now.
Awesome.
Yeah, and Rock Reaper really good with those delay strings, and a lot of those on those L Blaze strings have really good properties, as you can see.
Rock Reaper at game point.
Ooh, the flip is so tricky.
Change characters.
I definitely think if Tricky loses this game after last time, we'll change characters.
Oh, she's gonna do something like that.
Oh my god, the quick. That's one of those things that's very annoying to deal with if you're playing against Pi. She has one of the quickest mids in the game that also knocks down. So, Pi players will be able to kind of mash out of situations that other characters can't, and you just kind of have to adjust your gameplay to that.
Yeah, Tricky adjusting by utilizing the palm and not anyone's game.
Ooh.
Throw combo there by Tricky.
Nice throw combo.
Jeez, why did she get that? Did she get that in no?
I was just thinking about that too. I'm like, is that new? That might be new. I feel like I didn't see that much. Goes for the crouch throw too early.
Oh gosh!
Oh, hands together. That move.
Yeah, Rock Reaper went for L-Blaze's low crush. They're very strong on crushes lows very early, but Tricky using a Bari with mids.
Yeah,
instead.
yeah. That Bari mid, yeah. You'll deal a lot with people mashing 2P as you first get into the game. There's a lot of ways to deal with it or whatever, but Pi is one of those characters who's going to be mashing that 10 frame
field advantage right now. Red L-Blaze stage.
Oh, yeah.
Like
the Octagon.
Home turn.
we got a lot of walls to work with, so he can utilize that advantage. You know, as long as Tricky doesn't, let him up. But we'll see what happens.
Yeah. I feel like Pi probably is like. I think she might even a favorable matchup against L-Blaze. I think she has a lot of good tools to deal with what he puts down.
Yep.
Round 2.
Now, this is really waste.
Goes for the jab string, back turns, nice bar out.
Reaper's trying to look for an opening, but Tricky is doing a great job, covering all the bases. She is like literally covering every base right now with Pi. Oof.
Ooh.
Now Tricky is at match
Double
point.
low.
One more win, she advances.
Round 3. Ready, go!
There's looking really nice side step by Pi. Oh, nice low break!
Ooh, nice. It's the counter at launch. Take that. Ooh.
That one,
Just waits to be able to throw him. Throw again.
Yeah, that's not safe. The 6P kick.
Oh.
No, dropped it!
Alright.
Again.
Tricky Pi. Tricky Pi with the dub.
Oh man,
Good stuff,
Tricky
good
only
stuff.
used a fraction of her power at that point. A fraction of her power with Pi. But although I will say right at the bat, Rock Reaper has been, playing a lot risky. Does play risky.
Yeah, you
These
gotta
matches
get
like this. Oof.
This is definitely quite the adjustment. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty, good.
Yeah, we were just talking too how Tricky will definitely switch, but they made the comeback and just kept it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good
Like,
stuff.
took a couple adjustments, but at least at the end of the day, like that crush right there, like he did a good job at doing that.
Nice.
The adjustments are how we define the mid-level from the great players.
Yeah.
You can learn to run your offense, but everything has an answer.
I feel like playing this game. An analogy I like to use is sometimes you're playing. It feels like you're rock paper scissors, but you have 10 options and you're trying to throw out 2 to 3 at the same time. It's a bit weird, but it kind of makes sense.
Reminds me of those expanded rock paper scissors games that have
Yeah,
things like,
yeah,
those
exactly
games,
like
yeah.
that. Yeah. Where it's way too, yeah. We don't need that. We just need to play VF. All right.
Yeah, right.
We should have a good match coming up for you. Gentleman Thief versus Assassin. 2 incredibly strong NA players.
This is going to be really good.
Yeah, I myself got to hop off again to play another match. So I will be back in a little
if you
bit.
win this,
but
you make the top 8.
yeah. Oh, here's hoping. All right. I'll be back in a little. See you around.
All right, good luck, Griffey. And while we're over here, we're gonna be waiting for
Thief and Assassin.
Assassin and GT to jump in.
Yep.
Oh man. So this, like I said, this right here, like I was saying earlier, like I'm loving the fact that the VF community, we're seeing a lot of players coming in here. We're seeing a lot of growth in the community right now.
Yep.
Honestly,
New players
thank
and
you guys
returning.
so much for tuning in and watching and whatnot, especially with the VF Revolution 2. Like I'm so glad to be part of this. This is like amazing.
Yeah, it's great to see. Also, don't forget to check out on a local level if you can go. Locals are starting up across the continent. And, we have my stuff in New York. I've seen Chicago starting to get active. Griffey always holds it down in Western Pennsylvania. And yeah, just all across. I think California's getting VF locals across their state. never know what's around. So our Discords do have local matchmaking as well.
Yep, and of course, if you are online, like I said, I also have VIRTUA Takeover. I host it every Tuesday for regular sessions and bi-weeklies once every 2 weeks. I know we got bi-weekly coming up tomorrow, but yeah, like I said, there's a lot of VF players. There's someone is hosting a content. Someone's hosting sessions. You just gotta go there and look for them. Pretty much.
That's right, and I know that PC setups can be tricky on a local level for sure, and that's why it's good that Sega is also updating the VF Ultimate Showdown as well to have the same balance as this. So no worries there if your local is console only.
Yep, I know. Yeah, I know. I know. In my case, I know DMV. We just lost. I think we just lost Xanadu back in December. So yeah, rough. Yes, but it's rough. Yes, but we're again. We got more. We're going. Like I said, we have all locals. We're gonna try to do something. And
I definitely look forward to that.
Thank you. Thank you. So, like I said, for those for tomorrow's bi-weekly, we are doing stream starts at 6. Tournament time begins at 7. Should be on the schedule. And if you guys want to be, just join on your regular sessions, like I said, every Tuesday, twitch.tv/VirtuaKazama, 6:30 p.m. Eastern time, that kind of stuff. Sorry to show myself here, but I'm a Virtua player. I got promoted somehow.
Yeah, we're all here to promote our own communities as well.
Yeah.
I run VF on the local level in New York at a TSB_FGC.
Right.
Our next one is March 29th as well. So you can catch New York local players. Hopefully we get some lurking legends as well.
Yep. And also, forgot to mention as well, VIRTUA Takeover turns 5 this month, as a matter of fact. March 29th is also, it's going to be a celebration. But, March 30th is going to be the 5th anniversary tournament!
Yeah, so they were in the trenches in the not-so-good netcode days.
Yeah!
Easy street.
And now, right now, okay, now we got Judgment Thief rocking
on
the Jackie, which we all know the Paul Phoenix. One back for those who don't know, Eric Kelso voiced both Paul and Jackie.
Same voice actor, nice.
Yep.
They're more than just loud Americans, huh?
Yeah. But anyway, right off the bat, Judgment Thief has a great life lead. Oh, nice grab by an assassin. Yeah, really going all in.
And it throws me off though. I keep expecting like the Death Fist to come out.
Death Fist, we have 7K. We have the Super 7K. Come on now.
Yeah. So
there's a wall combo right there.
Ooh, damage.
A lot of red right there. That is a lot of red. And an excellent. And Judgment GT is at game point.
Round 3. Ready, go!
There's the duck, simple punish, and yeah, just using the Kaku after.
Ooh, nice Sabaki! Oh! Again, nice use of the Sabaki right there by GT. Assassin. Has something right there. And takes the number 1. That was a nasty Sabaki.
Yeah, looking so strong.
That was,
Like you're moving in slow motion.
GT, a long-time player, he knows what he's dealing with. Like, this is crazy stuff. He's really doing it. Again, he's been here for a while, so he knows his tools, he knows his fundamentals. I mean, Assassin, don't count Assassin either. Assassin is also a great player. He has won tournaments as well.
But he will definitely need to step up. GT is just playing on another level.
Yeah. Nice launcher by GT. Ooh, nice whip punish.
Yeah, not a bad start.
Yeah, Assassin making great
good leverage out of throws. Yeah, people may often take a throw versus Brad because his throws aren't as inherently threatening as his strikes, but that will add up.
Some ankles, buddy. Watch the ankles. Oof.
Yeah, it's such a good low, and it looks kind of like his 6P as well.
Yeah, like I said, Jackie and Brad both have great fast rings, but when it comes to Jackie, gotta be careful. Block right there.
Oof, yeah, went for the big knee.
Nice. Ooh, that was a nice use of the. Oh my god!
Double knee. I'll be
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my goodness. And by the way, that is I think that was one of the strings that was brought back in
all the extended ducking moves were brought back.
Yes. I remember. Ooh. Nice one right there. Nice combo right there by GT. Oh. Block.
Yeah,
Right there
block that each time. I'm not sure if that was safe. Right off the catch.
But that wasn't. Oh no!
Hefty jump in the late low.
Assassin's got to make some adjustments immediately because GT is at match point.
He's doing better.
Yeah.
But will it be enough?
Oh, nice. He's reading those lows now. He's got to keep it going. Checkmate. Both players are actually really trying not to get some man, but Assassin's really,
stagger.
Had a stagger.
Jeez,
Right
look at that. That's good damage from such a fast move.
I suck.
Oh, not enough.
Oh!
There.
And GT advances.
Yep, to winners finals versus Tricky Eileen. Very impressive showing.
Yeah, like right here, that was just crazy stuff right here. Like GT utilized a guard string cancel just to fake out and then just straight up went all in. That was crazy stuff right there.
Yeah, the string characters like Jackie, they basically got built-in Rekkas where they are. You can delay strings massively in this game, and just a lot of strings have these counter hit properties too in the middle of the string that can really mess your day up.
And honestly, like I said, Assassin, utilizing, his rush down and split duck and swing, he's doing a great job at that. I mean, again, he's got to make some adjustments going into losers. So, pretty much, again, he's got to take what he learned from that one, just apply to it in the next match.
All right, we're gonna come into our losers bracket now. In the losers top 8, it'll be XTN. Haven't seen them in a minute versus Taka. On Taka versus Volcano Shed on Kage.
Ooh, now this is gonna be very interesting right here. Like again, Taka combos are essential. If you're playing a character, you gotta learn your Taka combos. Obviously, you gotta learn your Taka matchup. But this is gonna be something. I know Volcano Shed knows the Taka combo, so it's gonna be very interesting to see how it's gonna do.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they are for Kage, so it'll be interesting to see. Kage does have generally good strings. I can imagine a few of them might be true ones on Taka.
Right, and like I said, the throws are altered, so you're not going to see a ninja do a 10-foot throw, a 10-foot toss on a sumo. I mean, if it's fantasy, you could, but this is Virtua Fighter, so you're going to see something. You're going to see something a little different right there.
You can't see Mizuna drop him though, kinda. He is a ninja after all.
Oh, by the by, folks. Since no one has grabbed it yet, remember, the first person to grab to bring out BFT will get a $10 PayPal cash back. So be the first to do that.
That also puts $10 in the Matcherino too.
Yep. Oh, let's rise that Matcherino. Let's rise that Matcherino higher, man. Let's do this.
Yeah, I mean, he is Rise Gaming in the Rise official Discord.
No pun intended, by the way. Sorry.
I intended it.
Oh god. Well, there you go. All right. So both players are able. We're just waiting for them to start their matches. I can't help it. You guys are called Wise Game, and there are going to be puns at least.
Yep. I rise to the challenge. Apologies for any viewers we lose. So So you're having a little bit of a technical difficulty. So just there's a shot of the bracket real quick.
All right. So right now, right now we have Tricky and Gentleman Beef on winners finals.
Yep,
So
finals.
again, that's a callback right there. Oof.
Was that the winners finals of the last Revolution tournament here?
I believe so. Was that the last? Was that the last one? I gotta remember. The chat will know. Chat will know. You guys will know as well. But yeah, those two. Like I said, those two have those two are very familiar with each other. They fought in the past before.
Oh, plenty of times.
Yeah. So this is gonna be crazy.
All right, I'm back. Who we got up next? I did okay. Just barely came short though. It was 2-1 blurring. Good games to play. It was literally down to the last interaction. Like it was literally whoever got like the last 2 hits.
Well, but, I guess I have to challenge blurring to avenge my commentators.
Oh yeah, nice.
Blurring got me out. Yeah, blurring got me out.
Oh, you got both of us? It'd be like that. That. I gotta study up on Vanessa. But I did do a better job against like the low stance spam because I had to be on. I had like run into a player in ranked who just spammed it, and I realized like I didn't know my fastest scraper mid to deal with that if I blocked it. So now I just 6k that stuff. That's sheesh. Well, my hair, get a hair tuft here. But yeah, no, the tournament's been great today. I believe we have your top 8 set now. Yeah.
Yep. So I think next match we have is Volcano Shed versus, I believe, RTX. Is that the name?
XTN.
XTN. Excuse me.
Yeah, it's all good. It was some sort of abbreviation or acronym. Actually, it's funny. We have 2 3-letter acronyms. In our losers top 8, we got XTN versus Volcano, and then right after we got KNR versus Blurring. So who will be the top 3-letter acronym?
Now this matchup right here, Volcano Shed is known. He knows the Taka matchup, so now it's got to a point where, whether you're playing for someone like Bushido or XTN, like again, Taka players, they are like right here.
Oh my
god! But you can use that.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, so you don't get the 10-foot toss, you get like the 10-centimeter toss, but you still get a little combo afterwards. But I'm not as familiar with this matchup, but yeah, I would have assumed that probably Kage might win in this situation. I mean, it's still always up to the players and their decision what they do, but I feel like Kage, he's very quick up close, and he also has a lot of good range stuff, honestly. Like, he can kind of mid and low you from range. That's a commit, but...
he is heavy. Yeah. Oh my god, that was a nice combo
right there. Yeah.
Oh my god, but XTN is very strongly.
Those quick flipping kicks, yeah, very, very good whip finishers, but Taka holding on. Oh, the armor. Nice.
The big boy.
Yeah, it's more situational than it appears at first, but... Ooh, the twin pistons, very strong. Taka, delayable launching strength.
Flip. No respect.
Oh,
knock down.
That's the high, nice throw break. Oh, toe kick. That toe kick is can be really dangerous from Taka. Hey, 3K for 3K.
Kind of backdash it look like there.
Yeah,
that round.
That's what they're there for. 3K backdash stun to teach you that this is Tekken.
That was a true string, it looked like.
That was a Taka specific. Oh no!
Doesn't get the down after that.
Yeah.
We'll get a combo from this throw though.
Yeah. Oh, whoa! Did an attack and transition to the stance just in time to crush the high.
Yep.
Oh, catch throw.
You do an instant drop, but you can do that.
Jumping low.
Yeah, wall descending low into the mid. Good stuff.
Yeah. Like I said, Volcano Shed knows his Taka matchup really well and the Taka combo, so he's got to keep it up. And as XTN, dealing with someone who is like very tricky on mix-ups and stuff like that. This is where he's got to realize, what can I do? How can I adjust?
Yeah, gotta adjust. No. But yeah, Taka's one of those characters that seems like Oh my god, I can't believe I got to deal with that. And then you learn the specific stuff, and then it's more manageable. But I will say, in particular for Revo, shout out to Sega, like I feel like on PS4, Taka was much more of a menace, and I gotta say that's because of the netcode. And while Revo isn't always perfect, depending on the connection and the matchup, it's overall a much better netcode experience that I feel like I see Taka so much less. Just because people can actually react to what he's doing. And
God!
Wow, the big choppers. Ooh, big noogie. Big noogie.
Yeah, 3 touching is certainly a good adjustment.
Yeah.
But we'll see if XCN can finish it there. Try to couple
Ooh,
times.
10 centimeter toss. Ooh, nice pressure, yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
wake up kick.
Ooh, two.
Oh, that's gonna knock down on Taka.
Oh, yeah, that looked natural, yeah. 3KP or something, yeah.
Round 3.
Gonna say at match point.
Yeah.
Justice immediately.
Shed quite a bit of a barre here.
Yep.
Not that time though.
Here again.
Big noogie.
Oh, both players actually doing nice. We're keeping it moral right now. Jabs. Oh, we're going. On
Yeah.
the side. Combo that too.
Hey!
Ooh, nice.
Good awareness on the down attack. Yep.
Yep. Whatever works. Whatever works. Do it. Right now, Volcano Shed is still at match point. And CN is doing what he can.
Nice. Full
actually
block.
manage. Oh!
Ooh, 10 CM. Yeah, I'm glad you like that. Ooh, nice step. Ooh, nice crouch that. Hey, Volcano takes it.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Good showing for both players. Really love that. Really love the fact that we saw, the big damage from XCN where he actually blows right there. But then, again, using that, well, not an Azuna drop, but you know what it,
Yeah.
Again, like I said, against Taka, when you're fighting against Taka, your throws are going to alter. And some do damage more damage than others.
Oh, does the throw damage change for Taka? I forgot about that.
For certain characters, like for example, if you do Lao's neutral throw, it does more damage. Slightly
More damage.
Oh, slightly more damage. It's got a lot of aspects.
Maybe because he's a heavier character, and I guess to replicate a heavier character falls, it's going to hurt.
Yeah. It's
Anyway,
cool. Yeah, shout out again the Matcherino. If you guys want to check that out, support, see if you can do any more codes. Yeah, maybe look for that ring out tee. You'll support the community and Rise and the Matcherino all at the same time, and you'll get a cool shirt. Nice, cool.
Yeah, like that
Virtua
ring out
Fighter
tee right there. Like,
yeah.
Look at that ring out tee. Like, it looks really good, man.
Show everyone you love ring outs.
Yeah.
They're not as Grammy as people think. That's one of the things. I think when people first get into the game, they're like, "Oh, I don't want to just like randomly get rung out." But honestly, particularly in VF5, I would say that like getting ring out can be annoying. But honestly, like you learn your awareness of each stage kind of evolves to the point where it's honestly hard to get rung out a lot of the times if you're just trying not to in some situations.
Ring outs has always been stable since 1993. It's been like one of those. It's a great strategy to use, like when your back's against the wall, or you have a good combo, or you just want to, shove someone off.
Yeah.
Just casually.
And I will say, I
like
think
that.
some other 3D fighting games, which have maybe more ball carry and more like, like length to their combos, where they can carry you halfway across the stage. Gives people the impressions that ring out are easier, but honestly, there's not a lot of combos in VF that you can just like take people from coast to coast and whatnot. So you really kind of have to be somewhat close to the edge of a ring. At a point, you'll see it before you start really getting afraid of ring outs. Whereas in Tekken, like you can take people from coast to coast. And
Awesome.
I mean, there's no ring outs in that game, but I always thought that was wild.
Probably that's why.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Man, can you imagine Tekken with ring outs, man? That's good. That would
I
be
can.
insane.
Oh my god.
I would like it because it might speed up the game more.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
And that's not disrespect on Tekken. I just like the faster stuff.
All right. Who we got
Yeah.
next on deck?
Let's see what we got going on here.
It should be the losers match
Yeah.
for KNR and Blurring.
Oh. Yeah. Actually, hang on. We're going to win. Hang on a second.
We're going to winners finals.
We're going to winners finals. We're going directly to winners finals. We're going to Gentleman Pete versus Tricky.
All right.
That should be a very good match.
Again, those two know each other real well.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's surprised to see this winners finals matchup. These are two of the strongest, most consistent players in NA, and it'll be a treat to see them play. I was gonna say, but they're both playing Pi. This is gonna be so much Pi.
He's been changing his character.
Oh yeah, he's been playing Go. Yeah, they've been playing whatever. Well, yeah, so we might see some.
You played Jackie while you were away.
Oh, nice. Cool. I'll have to check that out later. But
Oh, it looks like it's versus 3. Yep, it's 3 out of 5.
Yeah,
so now
nice.
we're.
Brad.
Oh, we brought up Brad. Brad,
we
shot.
go.
Wondering, like, is he gonna take my character since he got both of yours in? But no.
Ah,
Yeah, right now we got Claudio here versus
yeah, Claudia. Yeah. Oh man, GT's great, but he do be picking all the Tekken 7 costumes. Which won't judge anybody, but sometimes I'm like, oh come on, man.
You want to give Brad Starburst
Excuse
mechanic?
me.
Yeah. I honestly do like Claudio costumes. Some of the Tekken costumes I like better than the others, to be honest. But this Claudio one is pretty sick.
Yeah. Yeah, so we got Claudio versus Psycho from Like a Dragon series.
Oh yeah.
Love the costumes for their characters, but at the same time, his character. Oh, good lord! Right now, both players are trying to do their best.
Oh
right now,
my
Tricky.
god, yeah.
Frame trap.
Yeah.
Round 3. Ready?
All right.
Go!
Like I said, if you're watching this, if you like Virtua Fighter, like I said, go share this, man. Like, you know, let people know that we're playing. Like, there's people.
Yeah.
We're playing this.
We're getting to the finals. It's about to be a bunch of good matches back to back, right after one after another.
Round 4.
So
Starting here.
yeah.
Here. Yeah, especially with this, we're in finals right now. And Chandler keeps at game point. Tricky.
Oh.
Nice drink. So great.
Nice, yeah. That
Yeah, the
was
nerf
trying to block punish. I think that was like minus 13, that string he did before, but choose to go for throw and it gets broken.
Every hit GT has landed this round so far is with 2P and 5P. Well, not anymore, but it just goes to show like how strong those fundamental moves are.
Yeah.
6P there.
Nice side step.
There's definitely a lot of layers to the game, but yeah, you'd be surprised just how far understanding the fundamental moves and applying them
I'm on top.
can take you a long distance. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right, let's
Pretty much.
see.
What Tricky
Nah.
do? We'll go to old Reliable. Nope. stick with-
No, sticking
Sticking with
around.
sticking with Pie.
Maybe we'll do one more because they got a game to burn, and they're still in winners,
Exactly
so they
that.
can
That-
make the Grim Reaper run.
Well, I'll leave that to Rock Reaper, but
Yeah.
Nice double tie
the
stance right
stance.
there.
And high crush, yeah.
Again.
Oh, it does it again. This is it. Yep.
Stop that string.
Hey, yeah. I was a bit afraid they were gonna ring themselves up too. Yeah.
Yeah, I was a little nervous right there. Her feet was like literally near the edge. I'm like, oh, don't you dare.
Oh, goes for a crouch throw.
Low
whiffs,
throw.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was on purpose or accident. Pi, the very non-grappler character who has crouch throws.
Yeah, it is pretty unique to her that she does have like a decent throw game for being one of the most like non-grappler characters. Where I don't know, she doesn't. Well, she can combo off that one throw now, I think too. Yeah, she's got a pretty crazy throw game.
Oh, nice. Oh, nice throw break.
Goes in the stance, but doesn't do anything.
Strong counter hit play from Gentleman Thief.
Yeah.
Point.
And now, Gentleman Thief back on game point yet again. This is where things were, well, Tricky's got to make some adjustments immediately because right now he's on a guard break.
Extended.
High guard break, yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh. The little stagger middle kick is such a good tool from Pi.
Sweeps. Gotta be careful.
Duck and punish. Ooh, nice delay. Hey!
Back turn.
Nice.
Back turn, yeah. And that adjustment after the moves Gentleman Thief had been doing earlier kept getting high crushed by that stance. So decided
Great
to
use
go for the big.
of the length as well. Like great use of the poke right there, just to punch that poke type stance.
Yeah.
So
Strong 3. That was
no Tricky Alley's going on the pie.
Wow.
She's not gonna waver. She's not gonna falter.
Interesting.
Ready?
She's like, we're gonna go all in. Throw break. She's locked all the way in right now. Oh, nice sway!
The sway back,
Like,
yeah.
Man, one thing I love what Briar players do, like when you use a sway to ducking, like you know the movement. Utilizing the movement is so beautiful.
It's just sick. It's really cool, yeah.
Quite surprised me that Brad ranks pretty low in popularity polls and whatnot.
I did find that surprising too, because I do see a lot of Brad.
And Taga too. Ugh.
Yeah.
Well, Taka, I'm surprised a little less, but like Brad is one of like the biggest actual like personalities in VF.
Yeah.
No,
I
I
always
thought that
love
would be
Brad.
like appealing, but
It might also depend on survey bias, the type of people who answer the
enough.
survey.
Yeah.
It's interesting to see the
Oh,
changes.
nice stuff.
But
Oh,
yeah,
nice throw break.
from the player perspective, like we see a lot of Brad players. If you play the game, you see a lot of Brad players because he's a solid character all around.
And right now, GT is at match point, folks. This is where things get crucial. Is Tricky going to regret this decision, or will she press forward?
I'm pressing forward on offense here, but no, GT evading, getting side counter hits.
Jeez.
Now Tricky
Side
with
pressure.
the
Yeah, the sound character is really nasty right now. But right now, Tricky is like getting GT to the corner.
There we go.
And not letting him breathe.
literal
Breaking
corner
the
there.
glass.
Round 4.
Who's gonna pay for that?
Whoever this places is pretty rich.
Yeah, they seem pretty rich. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
The big counter hit launch. Oh, nice. Oh, goes for both hits. That's unsafe. I believe it's like minus
Oh, the throw
13
break.
to 15. Nice throw break. Yeah, the full circular low.
Nice evade.
Pretty nasty.
Stops for
no.
understring. Hey, the 2P plus K. Very strong pressure string because it's a kind of a bunch of mids in a row, and you can do either a couple or just one or just a few. But yeah, Gentleman Thief. Very strong showing.
Yeah, Gentleman Thief
Should've
is
won.
advancing to the grand finals. Meanwhile, let's take a look back and see what happened here. Like, obviously, GT, pretty much going in with the pressure, utilizing everything he could right there. And the amount, and then Tricky, keeping GT in the corner, making sure that he doesn't breathe at all. That was with that same pressure play. She made sure that he was not going to be able to move.
Yeah, being in the corner like that can be really, really dangerous because it kind of limits your step opportunities. And even if you do step, you can get like hit into the wall for a gigantic combo or whatever. So yeah, good stuff. Very strong showing from Gentleman Thief, showing why he is one of the best in North America. And yeah, but Tricky not quite out yet. We'll see if we'll get more Tricky or Tricky Pie in the lower bracket. But
So it looks like next, according to the bracket image here, it will be the Rock Reaper versus KNR.
nice.
Yeah. Blurring defeated. KNR defeated Blurring 2-1 to move lose quarters, which was impressive. Right now, the Rock Reaper and KNR are next.
Sure to
Yeah.
share
Very
repost.
KNR
The time here.
I don't think we've. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, just encouraging, share and post as we prepare for the next fight, and these losers' top 8 matches. It's only going to keep getting better.
Yeah, tell your friends. Post it on the old social. Post it on the social. But yeah, we got some exciting stuff. I don't know if we've seen KNR play today, but KNR, another solid player. I believe they're from like the St. Louis area.
Yeah, I know a few strong VF players from around there.
Yeah, he plays with Pacnemius and Tim, STL Tim. And yeah, they're a great group of guys out there. But KNR plays Akira, so I kind of wanted to know. I think that's currently our only Akira left in the bracket.
Yes.
So it'll be cool to see some.
We haven't seen Akira on stream yet, so
Yeah. Speaking of character popularity, Akira is the most popular, but I think he's one of the most complicated characters from like a competitive perspective. Oh, give shout out to Shidosha, who's doing a watch party for the tournament right now. Big shout out to Shidosha. Great player, always doing big things, doing good streams for the community. And yeah, awesome. Appreciate it. And yeah, like a lot of good VF stuff happening today. I think the Ryan Hart VF Cup, which is Europe-centric, is also happening today. It was either early or just after that. But
that's happening.
Yeah, it's great to see all this exciting stuff happening for VF. Oh, by the way, if you're looking for more tournaments, Mr. Virtua Kazama over here hosts, what is it, bi-weekly on Sunday?
Yeah, bi-weekly with VF. VF bi-weekly number 93.
Nice, yeah. So if you're looking for more Virtua Fighter tournaments to watch or participate in, keep a lookout for Virtua Kazama and the VF Takeover.
Yeah, nice. And this, like I said, is going to be a very fun time. Man, like I said, this is great Virtua Fighter action coming your way. Like everyone, we're all hosting VF tournaments no matter where we are. Like Akai's hosting stuff. Janchai hosting stuff, everyone, we're all just, we want to play Virtua Fighter, you know to find us, come on.
There's a lot of stuff
in the unofficial Discord, we can be in the official Discord, we're everywhere.
Just gotta stay tuned in, plugged in. Now, there's a lot of good games coming out this year, but we can't forget old VF, our good friend VF.
And I just had a thought, too, Virtua Fighter going multi-tier stages, that would be...
Oh, yeah, that'll be wild, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very excited to see what they do with 6. I think it'll be a little whiles off, but I'm going to let them cook. The little snippet we saw in the trailer where it was shaky cam stuff, I was like, oh, that looks good. But then they showed that tech demo, and I was like, what is this? Don't show this.
They're just showing off how the engine's gonna run, pretty much.
Yeah, I get it.
But then I had a fight scene from an old kung fu movie.
Dragon's Forever from with Jackie Chan, Sammo Hung, and Yun. Great movie. For those who haven't watched it, go watch it. It's really good.
Oh, I didn't realize it was from a movie.
That's not going to be like Akira's move list. No.
Yeah,
They showed in the first teaser. He's just going to shoulder check you as he has for the last 30 years.
Yeah, that's all I needed to see was Sarah do a string that was way too risky and you shouldn't do, and then Akira sidestep it and body check. Boom, that's VF.
Yeah.
I believe in that.
Sarah Stella, pretty much. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it is Stella. They confirmed.
Stella, I forgot.
Yeah.
All right, we got KNR versus Darak Reaper.
Oh, no, this is gonna be a very interesting matchup right here.
Yeah.
Ready, go!
Oh, jeez, the hope. And now Rockers are going in with the rush.
Ooh, look at! Do you see that Shagger stick? Good stuff.
Yeah. Oh,
that was very quick.
Excellent.
Ooh.
Yeah, when Blaze gets going.
Oh, that's
see any run mix up.
That's so
Two.
cool.
Ready,
Lucha Libre, folks. I love it. Oh, drop
Yes.
Right, he drop kicks. Yeah, that's real Lucha
Ooh, we
Libre.
did the double.
Yeah. Or Lucha Resu for the Japanese.
Yeah.
Oh, guard break.
Nice guard break. That is definitely very tricky to pull off.
Yep.
But we pull it off
Nice
online.
Ooh.
blocking now.
Oh, nice conversion.
Yeah.
Could maybe got a little more, but that was a really weird interaction. Just getting that was really sick, honestly.
round three.
He still got the DLC off, so that's one thing.
Nice.
Alright, let's use the elbow. Gotta apply that pressure. Oh,
Oh,
we blocked.
the mix.
Ooh,
Mid.
did. You can actually block that for those wondering. Oh,
Yeah, but he gets a little mix-up between a high and low.
Yeah.
So it's understandable to get hit. Because honestly, I get hit by the low a lot in that situation. Because Akira doesn't really have that many great
Oh,
lows
shoot,
otherwise.
where you going?
Whoa!
Yeah,
Misconnect.
Where are you going, sir?
Nice adjustment.
Oh my
the-
gosh!
Nice block, trying not to get wall splat at the wall.
Back-
Ooh! Oh, didn't
He's
shake out
really
in
good at
time.
6K, but no, get okay, an R. Oh, sidestep.
Oh, KNR takes the first game.
Damn, Rock Paper had that great opportunity with the back turn. I thought maybe a back throw, but
Yeah, I thought it was funny because KNR showed early on that he was really good at shaking out of staggers, and so he got staggered there. So Duroc was like, "I'm gonna run up and throw him because I may not get the follow up." But then he didn't shake out of that particular stagger, and he whiffed the throw.
Yeah.
So that's one of
the stagger himself.
Yeah, that's like one of the funny and interesting things to me about the stagger mix-up is that it's very simple, but it has a ton of layers to it, honestly.
Right now,
Ooh,
KNR
plus
really
frames.
apply that pressure.
Goes for the guard.
Oh,
break.
nice.
Oh, this will be the
That
biggest.
was dirty right there. Oh my
stagger.
god.
Won't quite kill, yeah, but almost.
Yeah, it's enough damage at least. And then done it by 2P. Oof, you can see that.
Yeah, that
folks.
4P plus K is a little more risky in this version of the game by 2 frames, and it always leaves Blaze back turn. Great counter hit launcher though.
Again, KNR is utilizing his Tier's tools really well in this game. Oh, done it by
Ooh.
Frankensteiner. Oh, stopped
Ooh,
it
nice.
right off the
Hit
back
him out of
track.
the air, yeah.
Block. Drop that one.
Oh, tried to go for the throw. Shakes out of it just at the right time.
Yep. Right now, KNR is at
KNR
match
still
point.
took it, yeah.
This is where things get really nice backdash. But
Level 34, very impressive.
Yeah, good stuff, good stuff.
Vanquisher.
oh, guard break.
Oh, nice.
Nice evade, yeah.
Nice anti-air. Oh,
Ooh.
guard break. Ooh.
It is.
Oh, that is a high.
If it has some life leave, it's
Ah,
got to
the
be
full
careful. That can
charge.
be gone
That's
at any given moment.
That's a half circular guard break if he charges up like that.
Oh no! Jump kick!
Oh!
No!
That's it. Wow. Oh, the low crush. KNR.
Oh.
Good stuff.
And yeah, that is a great
Clutch.
situation normally for the El Blaze 1P. It's a great half circular low, but whew,
Yeah.
just,
Yeah.
again, that's the thing. You know that you're on the next layer. Yeah, this
Just
wall
jump
combo
attack.
here. Whew,
Yeah, if you're getting blown up by 2P and lows in this game, you gotta learn your low crushes, because almost everyone has like universal ones. There are situational ones. Almost everyone has like jump kicks or stuff like the wall rising or wall descending jump kicks. I forget what the input for that move. That might be Akira's wall rising kick, if I remember correctly, but good
Also,
stuff.
let's get a little bit. Yeah, let's get a little bit of a shout out to Chelsea 11, like for running the brackets. Like they have been doing a phenomenal job so far.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
shout out to the Rise team for holding things down on the back end. Chezzy 11, Shin Yaiba, who is your main streamer for today, and EX Gaiden, of course, holding it down. But yeah.
That's a job I know all too well. I'm more of a bracket runner than commentator, by all
Nice.
means. So yeah, I know and definitely appreciate the work they're doing.
All right, next.
It can
up
be a
we
lot.
have-
It can be a lot.
Ooh, boy.
So yep, we're gonna get the loser semis. Volcano Shed, who defeated Assassin off stream, versus KNR, the winner of our last game.
Oh, this is gonna be. Oh, this
Should be hype, yeah.
yeah.
Volcano Shed making
Volcano.
a big losers run here.
Volcano, yeah, kind of on a tear today.
Yeah, he beat LD Wells Leifei, who didn't do too badly against the GT earlier. Beat XTN on the Takas we saw, and then beat Assassin Brad off stream.
And all of those ones he won, they were all 2-0 now that I'm looking at them. That's wild.
Right.
Mhm.
I know. Both of them are in right now. Now we're
Let's
just waiting for
see.
it to start.
It should be the 3 more matches, it looks like. So this is losers semis, and then we'll go into losers, and then right into grands.
And then Shed beating Assassin is also interesting because Assassin was who put KNR in losers.
Oh.
So his bracket demon is is out earlier.
This is gonna be a very interesting matchup right here. Like we're gonna switch right there. Nice block the lows. Nice little break. KNR is doing a good job. Oh! Is it a drop? Both players active.
Oh, I was a little worried that the Kage string was going to hit because KNR pressed the button there, but no, went under the string extension.
He's trying to fish for the stuff on the Doom at the same time. Oh my God! Rob in the back
my God! The double. Oh, if he timed that just a little differently, that actually would have beat that wake. That would have beat that wake up kick. But it can be rough.
There.
Oh, he tried to punish with one frame knee. That was, and he pulled it off, but it didn't work. It was sick though. Igazo!
Oh my God!
Really? Really?
Okay.
Oh my God,
right.
Kage.
Kage is just one of those characters that, like, you know, the Kage mains, the Kage lovers, they have gimmicks in the back pocket.
Oh my God.
Thank you, Indie Eric, contributing $30. We're now at $250 in the pot.
Hey.
Oh, thank you all.
Go.
Good stuff.
Oh,
Ooh, big side counter. Yeah, with a lot of characters getting a side turn counter hit, one of those purple hits with 3K usually leads to a big stagger combo. Ooh, nice. Got the last little hit to pick up.
Yeah, and the worst part about this, you can't even stagger escape anymore. The back dash stuns anymore. You just gotta take it.
Oh yeah.
That's the worst. Oh, nice.
Jumping attack, very rare to see. That one in particular.
Ooh,
I've
yeah.
seen Volcano Shed whiff punish a lot with that move.
Ooh, and an excellent by Volcano Shed. 11 golden letters.
Very strong first game.
Yep. For those wondering, this
Volcano
is
Shed.
a lore battle too, because Akira and Kage, you know, storyline wise, like they fought each other before, and of course they're rivals in the tournament. And Akira lost to Kagemoto, I think, twice so far.
Oh.
There is BF lore. Yes, I know. There is.
Yeah, that's the BF lore for you folks.
Yeah.
The best
You
part
kind of
about
got to go
BF lore
digging for it.
to me is that the winners of the tournaments were based off actual tournaments in Japan for VF 1 through 4.
Yeah.
Oh, right. I forgot about that.
Oh, back to throw!
Wow. Good stuff. Ooh, the second hit catches him. Oh, goes the hands together plus frames. Ooh, the shoulder. That's minus, I believe. I believe you can at least, like, PK that.
Round 2. Ready, go!
Oh, what's the mix?
Where you going?
Low.
Did not block low.
Try to go for spot after got blocked up. Hey, combo throw. Yeah, so we were talking about general throw break rules earlier. One for Akira is to break back because he can usually get that combo off of his back throw.
That is the worst.
Round 3.
Yeah, it just feels bad because it's this character focused on strikes and guard breaks, but like, yeah, his throws are high reward too.
Yeah. Akira is such a cool but funny character. I think a really funny, like 3D, like from a design, like a 3D game design standpoint, because I feel like most games you expect the main kind of character to be Mr. Regular, like Mr. Shoto, where Akira's solid, but I feel like he really does play kind of a different game than everyone else with all his emphasis on guard breaks. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, don't let the Ryu appearance fool you.
Yeah, it's the biggest mix-up.
Oh,
Ooh, nice guard break.
Oh, he's really nifty with that.
Yeah, those are like really tough to pull off.
Yeah.
That's one of the things that makes Akira so tough is he doesn't have a lot of strings, but the few ones he does have, like, take execution. Oh, this might be it.
This might be a ring out. Yep,
Oh,
called it. Yeah, there it is. And Volcano Shed Shed advances.
Yep. So he'll be in top 3 and he'll be getting some of that sweet Maturino payout.
Oh my
yeah.
goodness. That was crazy,
stuff.
man. Like, let's take a look at that one time. Wrong flip right there. There we go.
There we go. Yeah.
Yeah, right now,
Well, let's not
Volcano
forget
Shed's
Kano, too.
movement, like, honestly, he has been doing a phenomenal job at, keeping the flow going with Kage.
Yeah.
So
I
that's
think
one.
Volcano, just been on fire today in general. Very, very strong player. But yeah, happy to see him doing very well on this tournament. They've been playing for a while. I believe they played VF4 for a bit too. I think I played VF4 with them. So I always got to shout out the people who spend time playing VF3 and VN4 with me on Fight Game. Because there's a couple of us, but it's a bit of a specific crowd sometimes. I still got to get back into it, but I got to. Yeah.
Not perfect. Like, I will say, it was the litmus test to show that you can do rollback on the 3D game properly, and now VF Revo just shows to prove, because look where we are.
Yeah, that's
Look at the
a good
payout
point.
right now. Look at the payout. Look at the donations. Like, you guys are amazing right now, contributing to the prize pool. Like,
Yeah,
this
thank
is
you
incredible,
guys
folks.
so much
Like,
for
look
all
at
the
that.
support.
Look at that.
Yeah, 250 for VF.
India
Finally.
putting in $83 of his own, no less.
Thank you
Oh,
very
yeah.
much, Eric Garcia incident. Great stuff.
Indeed.
It's good to see some money being thrown around for VF this year, along with the $100,000 championship prize.
Yeah,
That's
I
pretty
remember.
interesting because for the first time, I'm seeing some of the Japanese people I follow on Twitter be like, "Oh, I might go to Chicago." Well, the Japanese VF players, yeah. So now we're getting
Like I said, don't forget. We got that $10 PayPal cash back to the first person that buys that ring out tee.
yeah. Don't
Look at that! Come on, be the first. Come
Yeah.
on, buy this glorious shirt, man. You can go to local, go to the tournament, wear that, and you'll be looking decked out wearing fresh gear right there. Look at that.
You'll impress those Japanese players in Chicago.
No, yeah.
Hey, there you go. You know what? There you go.
No.
Buy the shirt, get $10 cash back, and press people as well. Right now we
All
are
right.
at Volcano Shed versus Tricky Eileen.
Now, Shed earlier in the bracket
Round 1.
beat Tricky's Pie and forced her to change to
All
Eileen.
right, yeah.
We'll see what happens there. Tricky won the next game and won that set 2-1.
But mashed on the second hit. Wait, nice delay into the confirm.
No wall break, but it doesn't matter. Get to keep the wall.
Yeah,
Like I
the
said,
attack
certain
is
walls-
strong enough, it will break on KO. And that will carry over to the next round, making it a open ring out.
Yeah. She probably didn't want to do that there because that would have broken the wall to her back from round start. So I feel like that's usually more of a
That's the
recipe
move,
for
yeah.
disaster.
See, like, yeah, I'm not that good. I just think, like, can I get the round win? Yes. If the wall breaks, so be it. I'm happy to get the round.
Oh, this is gonna battle, but it doesn't
Yeah.
matter. Tricky's at game point.
Round 3.
All right, folks, come on, let's going. Let's get it going. Right now. Ooh, Volcano Shed, getting that flow in.
That's side turn pressure.
Remember,
Tricky's doing
Kage
a
has
good
a
job
faster
not,
5P than everyone else, too.
mashing.
And
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, both these characters have
11.
unique kind of 5Ps. Yeah, where they're 11 frames, where the standard for everybody else is 12. Which gives them a little bit. Yeah. So it's definitely a legacy thing. Ooh, now
There it
breaking the
is.
wall.
There it is.
They're strong showing.
Here's
Pie. Tricky Pie.
3-0 on rounds, too. To mean
Yeah,
that
yeah.
Tricky Pie has adjusted. We'll see what Volcano Shed has now. It is 3 out of 5, though. Losers finals.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now we're at another breakable fence. This time with full fence. Huh.
Oh, nice.
Home sweet home
yeah.
for me because it's.
I like how the tip is actually bringing up winners, losers, and grand finals 3 out of 5. I've never seen that before.
Oh yeah, that was.
loading
Ooh.
Oh.
Car
That's
hit
a bit-
right there.
Staring in their face. Oh, no tries to throw, but they're doing some stance stuff. Fake shins.
Oh, right there. Oh, man.
Gets caught with the strings. Can also be a bit of tournament fatigue setting in. I know I've had it for where I made a long losers bracket run, but then I'm near the end of like losers finals. I'm like, man, I've been playing for a while now.
I can't get gas. Stay hydrated.
Yeah. Gotta stay locked in. Good, yeah.
All
right.
Goes for the string. Oh, goes for the stance, but just gets hit with double palm. Such a good Abare move.
Tricky not afraid to keep throwing it out.
Tricky, let's get back in game point. But good lord, she just punched at it.
Rising launcher.
Oh my gosh!
Oh no, that could have been it.
Oh,
An awkward wall hit.
Yeah, it may have been it, but still.
good.
Oh,
my god!
I forgot. Yeah, that
Ninja! He has that
ninja, rep, ninja. That's crazy.
But no, the ninja rep, not enough.
Not enough to carry. But yeah, a lot of characters. There's a lot of characters who have like off the wall moves where you usually have to put yourself in back turn to where you're facing the wall, and then do forward P plus K plus G towards the wall. But most of them just kind of they don't go over the opponent like that one did. So that was really cool and interesting.
Yep. So Tricky Eileen up 2-0 with Pi.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right now, Shed needs to make some adjustments.
Oh, nice duck on that second hit of that string. That's a really good string that Kage has because it doesn't look like it always, but it also like high crush. So if you're trying to do dab slot all the time, it'll just beat it. Oh, nice break.
Ooh, a little bit of delay on that. I was surprised he
yeah.
had the side turn.
Oh, nice!
Into the wall.
Nice.
Right there by
Keeping it simple, yeah.
Neutral throw is great to close out rounds too.
Yeah, it's one of those ones that not a lot of characters usually try to go for neutral throws like most of the time. So if you really want to mix someone up with your throws, like neutral throw, I joke, it feels almost unbreakable sometimes.
Yeah,
To the point, but that when people do my neutral throw, I'm like, what are you doing? I can't believe it.
Oh, Tricky just broke that throw. Oh, except for that one. But now Volcano Shed's at game point.
Can't pick all of them, unfortunately.
if you want to use neutral throw a lot, Shundi is the character for you.
Yeah, oh yeah, Shundi. Well, he's buffed it too. Lei Fei also, I see them use neutral throw a lot more than
It's
other
just because
characters.
like the other throw options are a little subpar.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Those are not as much Lei Fei's thing, yeah. Nice break. Fighting for the wall.
Volcano Shed, this has been all him this game.
Yeah, he has the life lead.
Tricky just did like
there it goes.
five. Tricky just did like 5 2Ps in a row. Volcano Shed making a comeback, but nice adjustment, yeah, because that little flip kick will also beat 2Ps pretty clean.
Also, a huge shout out to Volcano Shed, who's actually the TO for Virtua Fighter as CEO this year.
Nice. Great to hear.
That's nice, good stuff.
Appreciate him holding it down, man. Yeah. Good to see more VF stuff happening again at majors this year.
Yeah.
We should see some of the Sega people out at Combo Breaker.
Oh,
I think I remembered you saying Virtua Kazama that you wanted to possibly meet Aoki, but I think he said he was coming to Combo Breaker if you're able to make it.
I know. More on that later.
It can be tough. It can be tough. Yeah,
I know. Right now, given my current situation right now,
I feel you. It beat that.
Yeah. Right now.
Ooh.
Oh!
Does all 3 hits of the strings. I think maybe could have done at least a 12 frame punish, but maybe a little bit of that matchup unawareness. He is getting to Volcano Shed here.
Throw right there by Tricky.
down to the wire.
11 o'clock. Never mind. Tricky takes it around.
Yeah, circular attack there. Right after we saw Volcano Shed just do a failed evade.
Ooh, nice offensive move pressure. Wow, really keeping it up. Whoa,
Yeah.
double face poke.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh,
Oh,
my God.
he got the backdash
Not
stuff,
get-
but
Those
Tricky got a
combos
little
are-
follow-up, but not a full one, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably hasn't learned those combos yet. Tricky Pie is still relatively new to the game.
Yeah, unknown OD pie.
Tricky. Oh, again, I love to use the
Nice break.
Yeah, I love to use the guard cancel strings as well by Volcano Shed. You know, great. Not all characters have it, but it's a good tool to actually take them out.
Couple there. Into the
It's a
wall.
mini wall slump. Oh my god, the hands together. So good.
Again, the
That's a good
chop.
solid- That's a
The
solid
chop.
for my pie.
Yeah, the chop is really good. Crushes highs and you get a little mini combo.
Now, Volcano Shed.
Oh, the bar.
Again.
I think that even beat the delay of the string. That move is so good. Nice. Yeah.
Is it a drop?
Gotta sidestep and start punishing it that way because I don't believe that it's like minus enough. To
That's a
punish.
ring. Oh, no, it's not a ring. Oh,
Just short.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
throw, okay.
Yeah, didn't want to get back thrown. That's
Oh.
that's one of the things about the ring is if you don't ring him quite out, it can be more dangerous for you because some characters have back throws that will just instantly ring you out if their back is to the edge of the ring. So that's definitely something you have to be aware of in a good amount of matchups and stuff like that. I think Pi has a good ring out back throw. Jeffrey definitely has a good ring out back throw.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I've had so many Jeffreys, especially early on when I was new to the game, just like
The
Spend the whole-
glove. Oh,
Yeah, there we
here
go.
it goes.
All right, monkey style it is.
This is where you know it's gonna get serious.
yeah. He went from the one Chinese girl to the other one.
Yeah,
Big fan.
Eileen
Doing it big
is
for
out.
China. What's going on? Himajan. Glad to see you in the chat. Hope you're doing well. Congrats again on winning Frosty Faustings.
Yes, indeed.
Round two.
Right now,
Ready?
goodness, this is where Shit got his round off, but now it's like Tricky is like, you know what? I'm definitely taking the gloves off for this one. Now, oh my God!
Oh!
Where are you going? Oh
No!
Why?
No!
Why?
That's tragic.
That's going to the compilation.
Oh,
Round three.
oh no.
Oh,
It'd be like that sometimes. It'd be
that's
like
a clip I've
that.
ever seen one.
Yeah, that's rough.
Ah.
That's, yeah.
Like I said, accidental ring outs can happen in this game. This
Yeah,
being
that's
one of
why
them.
there's a lot of layers to this game. It's not as complicated as some people make it, but there's definitely always more to learn and stuff like that. And so
Now,
little things like,
Ricky is in.
oh, we're getting a lot of ring outs. Little things like where exactly you get put after a throw or after a throw break situation. Normally aren't too huge, but can become pivotal on ring out
no.
stages like
Oh,
this.
no.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Close,
Oh, no, I
close.
can't shed that right now.
Okay, but backing off, not wanting to get.
Wow!
Oh, the cross under. What the? Okay. Ooh. Lets it rip.
Oh,
Nice.
oh.
Delays that one. Ooh.
This is loser's finals.
That
I'm gonna
makes
say it
it-
right now. This is loser's
Wow,
finals.
double
Somebody's
lead,
advancing.
yeah.
Somebody's going home.
Woo.
This is the final round, folks. Let's get hype in this chat. Let's go. Oh, is it a drop?
Oh. Puts him in back turn. Kage has, I think, some better back turn options than a lot of characters. Nice break.
Another.
Oh, another Azuna drop. Yeah.
wanting a 10-foot tossed.
Oh,
Oh, nice duck. Oh, goes for the low crushing move. Oh, rice planting, not quite what it used to be, but still
oh,
usable.
crush it!
That
Oh
was
my God!
so
Right
sick.
here! Volcano Shed is going to grand finals.
Volcano
Oh my God!
Shed. I'm telling y'all, he's on fire today. Good
That
stuff.
Yeah.
was sick.
That was a great
Getting
match.
a run back from earlier
That
in the
was
bracket.
a cat bath I've ever
Yeah.
seen one. That was just that's incredible. Like
Yeah.
honestly, the slide and then
That
the
was so
jump, oh,
crazy.
Goodness.
Oh, that was great.
Oh.
That was great. Tree, I'm sure she will be back with some new pie stuff, and yeah, she definitely I think more inexperience with Pi than Eileen, but definitely amazing adjustments from Volcano Shed. And honestly, he was the first one who found out about this, because I think he was the first one who played Tricky today, and Tricky pulled out the Pi on stream.
Oh my goodness.
So you got his lick back. Very good stuff.
He made some great adjustments in Losers Finals. Like, that was incredible.
Yeah, Tricky no slouch though, is strong third place in this strong bracket.
Yeah.
She has done incredibly well. She's gotten so far with Pi, so I know she's gonna be picking up more, learning more along the way. But if things go, I mean, normally I would have stuck with Eileen, but you know what? Sometimes you gotta learn how to mix things up.
Yeah.
Money changes everything, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Jackie. All right, here we go. Grand finals. Gentleman Thief versus Volcano Shed. It's gonna be a good one. I love watching Jackie Bryant, so I'm just so happy to see this. Now I get to steal more tech. Ooh, Azuna drops.
Gentleman Thief is known for using Jean, but now using a lot of characters in the arsenal.
Yeah, I feel like I have not seen the Jean since the new patch, to be honest.
Really?
From GT. I don't know if that says something about Jean, but...
Yeah, he didn't go to Faustings, I believe, so...
18 now, yeah.
Round 2. Ready?
Volcano Shit, first round, strong stuff.
Oh, nice.
Yeah!
Yeah, GT, if he does falter a bit, could definitely keep Volcano Shed on his toes just by going to other characters.
Yeah.
This is the first GT character he's even played.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Oh my goodness. Oh, another Azuna drop. Again, Volcano's just really good at getting those off. Get this, GT.
Ooh, nice.
Some health! Oh.
Hey! Good stuff. Yeah, GT went for the combo that does more damage, but doesn't have as good Oki. So unfortunately, they just missed just short of that. And for everybody, just a reminder, you can still support the Matcherino, still time to add to the pot. Let's see if we can maybe get to 300 before the end of Grand Finals. For a little mini objective. That'd be nice. That'd be nice,
I know Volcano Shed's looking to give you more time with a combo like that.
Yeah. Oh, and he did nice back turn conversion just with the PPP.
Yeah.
And that mid string, that's one of Jackie's best pressure tools. Was actually nerfed in a couple ways in the latest patch, but it's still really, really good.
Indeed, like good lord.
It's still so good, yeah. It's like a little more minus block in some situations, and it puts you closer on block, whereas it used to even like move you a little far away.
Oh,
ooh, nice man.
The Azuna drop.
He's hit so many Azuna drops, but I think it's kind of went for a higher damage, but I don't think that was wasn't quite enough. Double catch throw! Wake up, 2P! Oh my god, VF players, man.
I have to guess that GT was expecting a low.
Folks.
Yeah, maybe expecting a low, or maybe honestly expecting another throw, and so
maybe one of those two.
Just the attack would have beat the throw itself, but wow, that was a great first match, yeah.
Yeah, wow. That was very close. Very, very close.
Mm-hmm.
Round 1. Ready? Go!
Here we go.
Volcano Shed getting a lot of mileage out of that Azuna. Like I said before, I think a lot of the times you just really want to be breaking forward against Kage to avoid that combo throw. And I think that's kind of what we're seeing from GT here. He just keeps getting hit by the same throw, but he doesn't want to leave himself open to the other one.
I think that was the case with Tricky in the last set too.
Yeah. Oh boy. That could have been a lot. Decided to go with the safe option. Works out.
Yeah. While wake up kicks can be a newbie killer, I do think it's a little messed up. They have a high reward next to the wall.
It can be a little wild in some situations. Nice. Follow up to the Agiri. Oh, launcher when he knows he's going for a throw. Now that's a VF moment.
Yep. The reverse
Back to the
Kotaku.
point yet again.
It always makes me feel bad when it happens to me, but I also I begrudgingly give respect because it's like that is what you should have done. But you're such a
They had the gun.
Okay, was just really good at those.
Flash
other
dunk.
than that.
Yeah, nice catch. They're getting so much mileage out of the catch there. Even though it does do kind of low damage comparatively.
But the thing is, it just if it hits as a strike, it does more damage. It's a really good way to hedge your bets, and it's very.
Oh, interesting. Yeah. We get sound after that too. That's crazy.
I'd say.
Oh, another catch throw. Oh, delay for the cupcake. Ooh, nice. Just
He caught right midair. Oh.
Nice. I Gary caught it. One thing I really
just saying, we saw him close out a few games with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good adjustment. By the way, if you're enjoying the stream, be sure to follow us here on Twitch. Follow any of the great commentators here. We're all on Twitter in some capacity, I believe.
The skies are pretty blue, though.
Yep.
These guys are pretty blue.
Follow them on Twitch. Follow them on Twitch.
The blue sky or whatever. Yeah. But
What was it that you noticed earlier, Griffey?
trying to remember now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It happens. It happens. I'll think of it later.
Oh, let's grab right there. Right now, both players keeping it moral right now. Nice duck.
Oh, the one thing I was thinking about is that I like anti-airing in 3D games because it's often easy. You just do a stand jab. Whereas in like Street Fighter and other 2D games, you gotta like time it or do a DP. A lot of the times, if someone's doing too many jump attacks to you in a 3D fighter, you just gotta stand jab them or do a move that hits high and then do a combo on them. Load them right out of the air.
Yeah.
Another thing I was thinking of, as someone who played a good amount of VF3 and VF4, Jackie and Kage are the two best characters in those games as well.
Both of those games?
Both of those games. So I do think it's a little funny in Wild that Jackie was still top tier in EF5 FS, but Kage ended up being kind of mid-high. Still pretty good, but not. It wasn't the two of them anymore. So I'm curious to see if they'll be back together as top tier bros in this game.
Kage definitely had some sizable buffs too, especially which is one of his weaknesses.
Yeah, and I think Jackie ended up fine, even though he got a couple nerfs. He honestly got more buffs than I was expecting. Ooh, big combo. Oh, the chop!
Oh no!
Ooh, offensive move. Oh, tried to go for a diagonal wall hit. Wow, great awareness. Yeah. So that you had to be, you had to get a specific diagonal.
Oh! Gucci blocked it!
Oh no! My God, what a round. That was great.
Is now at tournament point, folks. This is where things happen.
Ooh. It was going so well for Shed, but that wall side stagger.
Yeah. It can be so dangerous.
Yeah, right now both the players are playing it carefully, but right now GT is inching out.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Oh wow.
A little bit of a
Oh
snap! Mid. It's the wall.
Oh!
That might have been.
Okay, what's the game point?
So those jump kicks are really tricky from Kage because one is a low and one is a mid, and they can be kind of deceiving. I honestly forgot which one that was.
Andy Bogart's quite proud though.
Nice. Yeah, you're right. That is the Andy Bogart move.
Yep.
Right now, GT has the life lead, but right now.
Yeah, you're gonna perfect, no less.
Oh no! You said you spoke too soon. You spoke too soon.
Well, he's
nice
still pretty
block.
comfortable.
He takes it. Gentleman Thief
folks.
is your champion.
Oh,
for VF Revolution 2.
Set. What a tournament, actually.
Yeah, no, it was great.
Folks. That was incredible.
Good stuff, good stuff. Thank you to everyone who came out to participate. Thank you to everybody who watched at home. big special thanks to my co-commentators here.
And the Rise
Diando.
staff as well for running.
Yeah, a big shout out to Rise staff, the people running the brackets and the stream. And yeah, no, I think it was a great event. And we're going to try and keep these regular, I believe. I'm not sure I can fully reveal the day. I think we'll try and maybe do it monthly or month and a half regularly. Monthly. We can promise, but we'll have the exact date for you sometime later. But yeah, the prize spots up to 250. You might be able to get a few last minute code activations or whatever in there. But no, we're going to be paying that out to our top players. And yeah, no, it's top three players. So yeah, I think the event went well. You guys have anything else to add?
Yeah. First things first, follow Rise Gaming on Twitter, of course, so you guys can stay up to date for upcoming tournaments, obviously. Like this one, for instance, like this was a great tournament overall. As well as everyone else, you can follow Griffy Bones, you can follow Dino, you can follow myself as well on social media. I usually use Blue Sky more than I do with Twitter, but yeah, we're all out posting VIRTUA content. We're all posting, stuff. We're all going to be posting a lot of stuff regardless.
Great.
Good stuff to Rise again for keeping this up and doing it regularly and for having us on here. And yeah, play VF. The resources are out there. Sega's getting behind us.
Yeah.
No better time than the present.
It's really a great
play more
time.
VF, folks.
It's really a great time to be into VF. It's crazy to think that just a few months ago we didn't even know about Revo. It was just like surprised announced. Surprised announced at the Game Awards of all things. So it's a very exciting. What?
I think it was right before the Game Awards, because then the Game Awards had the VF6 teaser. Because we knew about Revo like.
But then they had like the
VF6.
VF talk or whatever, and that's when they like officially announced it. Yeah. But no, it's great. A lot of exciting stuff happening for VF this year, so stay tuned. Follow the Rise Twitter and the Rise Twitch account to stay up to date and whatnot. Of course, follow us all here. And maybe see if you can check out that Cold Ramen merch, Ring Out t-shirt, more stuff from Rise, so you can support VF and the tournaments and whatnot. But
small addendum I just remembered, VF Revo is on sale right now as part of the spring sale. So
yeah, that's right. It is part.
Keep that in mind.
20% off both standard and 30th anniversary editions.
Gift it to a friend.
Jump on the action.
Yeah, gift it to a friend. Time to dip into the waters if you've been hesitating. But yeah, it's a great time. Check out vf.com and whatnot. And yeah, that should be about it. We're going to be wrapping stuff up. Yeah, I think we're going to close it all out. But yeah, thank you everyone out there watching. I've been Griffy Bones, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Have a good one.
Take care.
See you guys.